I didn't ask. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
It's your show, but this is what I'm going to do.
Glory be to Kim. Whatever Kim wants.
I mean, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, that's it. With your big drum career.
I might make it to the Jimmy Fallon show or something. They'll be like, we need to bring her in.
Yeah, that's it. Look
Hey, Jimmy, remember me? We met in Knoxville.
If you I remember that girl. She served me some Coke.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so let me tag y'all in this. Once I tag y'all, if y'all will share, edit, come on.
This fingerprint ID stuff has got me. Oh, there I am.
There you are. So we're gonna have to AG and AK. I mean, how are we gonna distinguish the Ashleys?
Just call me Gallagher. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody at work called me for some ungodly reason.
Oh, that's annoying.
It really is way annoying.
They would call
Gallagher.
me that.
I'm like
that. Oh, who else? Isn't that there's a movie or something? Oh,
Shameless.
Shameless.
That's what it's not a prideful last name anymore.
Say,
it's
yes.
just not.
That would make me feel too.
Yeah, I'm trash.
Yeah.
You can fit in here, then you're good.
Yeah. Do you watch it? Have you seen it?
I love it. Yeah. I really do love it.
I know, that's the shitty part.
I love it, and I might have an uncle that's a lot like Frank. I'm not going to talk about him, though.
That's funny. Oh, why is this going so slow? So we've
I got to quit touching my hair.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Oh, you realize.
Now I'm watching myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny when you watch yourself, and there's a delay too. A couple of
that's what I'm watching, and I'm like,
the 92-93 high school basketball team where they were the state championship, and they had done like a basketball clinic, and I was a little girl and went, and they autographed my whole thing, and Sarah Markram was in it, and she's a good friend, and I took a picture and I sent it to her, and I was telling her that I was like, I found this in my memory box. And when Eli and I were talking, it would be something cool to be framed and hung up somewhere that does like the sports memorabilia, like at Freddy's that has all the sports stuff.
We're heavy on the issues.
It would be something cool to give to them to
put
up. Although some of them signed
earlier
it too,
about
and it said my name on it a few times.
Oh, dang, son.
Yeah, I was told Derek that if y'all have Travis Sheffield, my stepmom, because he played baseball when I was a manager. And so she cut out every article, like, for every game. I have a box full of them.
Dang.
And I was like, y'all could go through them and get his stats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, I had 3 in the house and 2 out here, buddy.
That's plenty.
For me.
We had that conversation.
And it was mine.
Okay. All right, about 25 more seconds, love. You're going to start us off. Eli, if y'all gentlemen will do the honors.
Oh, is it done?
We got 15 seconds.
What do you want me to do? Like
The next episode. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 said sound is terrible.
What is? I don't know how to fix that.
Let me get the crease of that knee one time.
Huh? Get it.
0.
Tighten her up a little bit. You're lagging, I think, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Test. Well, I'm better. Hello.
What about me?
Yeah, you're good.
Hello.
All right.
I'm about to sneeze.
Well, bless you.
I don't think you can bless before the sneeze.
All right. We are live, everybody.
I just have a stank eye for a minute.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the
Next episode.
Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, Lee Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
I have.
Well, yeah. I'll give you that 20 when we're done here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm not going to say probably not because I have heard of you.
Right, that's right.
Oh, that was I was supposed to
All right, so this is the second ladies edition we're doing. So I'm not on the panel, I'm not on screen, but I will be talking a lot because I like to talk. So, Andrew, take it away.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
For letting me take over with all these ladies. And
thanks for having us.
And thank you, ladies, for being here today.
Me.
He's calling you.
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
Oh, he's called me too.
I guess we need to.
Hello?
Did y'all get the message about the sound?
Yeah, did
Yeah.
it not get any better?
No better?
I'll check again. It sounds like you were talking to a drive this week.
Go out there
did you
and
just
listen
change
to
it? Okay.
it, please.
Thank you.
So,
First call in.
hello, caller.
Long time, first time.
Yes. Oh, he says there's no sound. Big Al says there's no sound.
Big Al would know.
And now oh wow. Can anybody hear us now? I feel like I've turned it up a little bit.
Turn
It's not a ladies show
Yeah.
without a technical difficulty or 5.
Just enough time for us to keep
The
drinking.
sound source, make sure it's added to set to USB.
USB.
So I can hear anything.
I'm not real tech.
It's
I'm
the
gonna let
codec.
y'all handle this.
It's on
You're
the.
not real tech.
I'm not real tech.
Let me refresh it. I don't
Check
know.
the sound source added and set to USB.
Yeah,
That's
I
what John
feel
said.
like I did that. Microphone. It's on the speakers.
Is it good?
Digital.
I don't know, because I didn't turn my volume down. So, you've got no snare.
What about now?
Turn the jets up
Is your volume is up all the way?
all the way.
Oh, fuck.
We'll be back.
After these
Actually, you're
messages.
still on there, and it's funny that you leaned into the microphone that has no sound to say, we'll be back.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it'll catch up.
No, I don't know what to do. I've refreshed the microphone and it's set to the.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, everybody's texting me. I'm watching your show, but I can't hear anything.
Yes, it is.
You missed.
Plinko.
I'm gonna cut back.
I always will.
Yes,
Never hit it.
it is too. I even did a sound check with my headphones, and Audacity is recording, and it's picking up signal. Okay, thanks.
Hair of the dog.
Oh, okay, try it now. I hit unmute.
Oh my
Now can you?
Maybe that did it.
Andrea.
Is it?
I don't
No,
know.
you ain't caught up yet.
Okay, hang on. Might have. It's just as simple as that. Might
I
have.
hope that was the case.
I just webbed you.
Oh.
It's Spider-Man.
Oh.
No, somebody just texted me because I have my ringer up now because I was trying to hear us.
There's still no sound? That.
That
I
sounded
just
like the
webbed you.
obvious. Six.
Yeah.
I unmuted you.
Well, let me. What the heck?
I'll be drunk.
Yeah, it would have.
It makes for better.
Well.
Oh, it's just choppy.
It.
It's
Oh.
choppy and quiet.
Huh.
It's
Oh, so it is. So at least we're getting sound
Why
now.
is it quiet?
yeah, because I'm all the way up and I can barely hear it.
Let's apply this. The microphone.
Here.
Test, test,
Here's
test, test,
that.
test.
Everything plugged in?
We don't touch it. That's the shitty part about all of this is
Can
we
you
don't
hear it?
ever fucking touch anything, and then it throws a fit and everything stops working because I went to college for all of this, so I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll be a yay! We don't touch it. That's the shitty part. I figured it out.
That was good.
I did too.
And everything stops working because
Well, there we go.
all of this, so I know what the
All right. Well,
to go.
thank y'all for your patience.
Okay.
Oh, and now we're gonna get that loop.
Make it be quiet.
You gotta turn the volume down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Stop. Well, thank y'all. This is the entertaining version the entertainment version, because what is the ladies' podcast without a technical glitch or two? But hey, we got through it. So I texted Bull, but if someone could let him know that we no longer require his immediate assistance, that would be appreciated.
Did you even do anything, or did it just work?
I hit some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So there's no telling how
You just
long.
randomly hit something?
Well, I said microphone, be this instead.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yay! We're going to take it. So I guess if y'all will just sporadically let us know if we do or don't have sound, because it could go out at any moment, I bet. So, okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started all over again.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode.
of the Everyday Joe Show. My host, Lee Travis Reed. Might have heard of me before.
No, probably not.
Nope. Crickets. Probably not.
I got it.
Good job. Good job.
Better the second time around.
All right, this second edition of the ladies' show. So me and Eli are off camera, but we do have a mic, so we will talk because we like talking. Well, I do. Eli really doesn't. I'm sorry. You said something? Okay. I didn't think
Wait,
you
why
did.
didn't I get to do Snoop Dogg then?
That's true.
It's his shtick.
My bad.
It's his thing.
If Derek were here, I would have lost the job.
Travis's part.
We were going to, and it's like I can shoot the shit better than anybody, but when I have to say words, I'm like,
Words, potato.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to say right now. Like if I can't even get that damn sentence right. So he did it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Andrea, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. And thanks for all of y'all being patient with us. We got it figured out. So there's 18 people watching right now. So if all of you could please like and share right now and throw some emotions, that helps the Facebook gods, and give us some comments too. That
To the
is
goods.
the Facebook gods. We've got to make them happy. Get that algorithm correct. Okay, so we will introduce all of these lovely ladies. If you'll just go around and tell me your name and tell me what you're drinking.
My name is Ashley Gallagher. I'm having a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, breakfast of champions.
What's that other thing
4
you're
o'clock.
drinking?
I work night shift.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. Makes sense.
I worked last night.
I'm Kim Martin. I'm drinking Pinot Grigio.
Oh, yum.
Not in a box.
Leave the Kim to be the fancy one.
Oh, you brought a bottle.
It was in my refrigerator.
That part where she still had it sitting beside
Oh, yeah, where is the bottle?
I was still sitting beside her.
Oh,
It's on the
okay.
table.
It's
It's in a
stowed
handy
away.
position, isn't it?
We want to make sure nobody runs off with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley, I worry about her.
Yes, indeed.
I am drinking though.
She's a,
I got an ultra.
she's a lush.
She's always hopped up on something.
I know it. Beer hopped up, get it.
Ashley shotgunned a beer before we started.
Ashley.
Oh, yeah. We have 2 Ashleys. This
I'm
is
still
going to be
working
real
on my
fun.
energy drink. I ain't ready for that business yet.
Yeah, I'm just drinking a Red Bull today. Eli, what are you drinking on?
Cherry Coke Zero.
Oh, Cherry Coke Zero. Well, that sounds disgusting.
Sounds like y'all are all hungover.
Yeah. We will get there.
I-
There is a story about that.
I have to drive a child later, so.
Look at you
I'll
being
have 1 or 2
responsible.
years, Yeah.
Well, Travis, my love, what are you drinking on?
I got a fine Pilsner beer in the 16-ounce aluminum bottle.
Well, how do you know it's a fine Pilsner beer?
It says so on the can.
Look at you. See, you're figuring it out.
Yeah.
You taught me stuff.
No, she is.
Oh, I thought you
Look
meant
at
that.
there.
She's like, how do you know that?
I'm learning.
Oh, this is what I would say.
After 90 episodes.
Yes. Well, 95 actually, but yeah, who's counting?
Yeah. We barely are.
Yeah. Well, I'm having a Red Bull because I'm slightly hungover. Yesterday was the actual celebration day for St. Patrick's Day. Today is St. Patrick's Day, but who wants to get drunk on a Sunday? I mean, me.
If I have the opportunity.
Yeah. It's just
Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
exactly. So we all went to Bites of Europe last night, and it was, when we walked in, it was pretty much standing room only. It was busy.
Figured it would be.
And they're amazing people. So we go in and just kind of standing there because there's not really a table open. And this one guy gives us his table because they're done eating, but he's going to stay and drink. But he's like, y'all don't have my table. So we take his table, which was really nice. And then we're eating. And then another couple comes in and there's no tables. Well, they go and pull tables and chairs from the office to give them a table to sit. I don't know where they put it, but they managed, and instead of making that couple wait, they were super accommodating. And Travis was the one who brought that up and noticed it, and I thought, but that's really something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really didn't turn anybody away at all. It was, you don't go to many restaurants and see that you're, hey, if you don't mind sitting at a plastic table and, folding chairs, cool. And they set them up everywhere. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
They said they had a line around the building at 5 waiting to get in.
Yes.
And we didn't get there till 9, and it still was standing room only.
Oh, yeah. It was probably more tripping room only at that point. Because, the food was amazing. I had a Guinness beef stew, which was really good. Travis, what'd you have?
I had the fish cakes.
Fish cakes. And you said there was bits of shrimp
Yeah,
in
that was
it?
shrimp and Icelandic cod mashed together, made almost like a salmon patty. Yeah, it was fire,
a
son.
fritter. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough of it. I only had 2 of them, and I was like, okay.
That was a nice
Well,
appetizer.
what now? So then I ate the rest of her soup, and I was like, okay, what now? So I ate beer the rest of the night.
Maybe. Y'all do that a lot.
Yeah, we did.
We do, yeah.
Well, I did have a piece. You had a Bailey's cupcake?
I had a Jameson cupcake.
I had the Bailey's cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Have you tried the Reuben egg rolls?
Yes, they
I
are
have not.
so good.
I have them every time I go.
They
Yeah.
are so good.
And they had them on the menu last night, but they were bigger than normal. They were,
I
and they
love 'em.
looked so good.
I just want 80 of them to just eat as a meal.
Yes, I do too.
It's like,
Yeah, that corned beef. So I got mad at Mark
Agreed.
Anderton, who works there, and we go in and we're talking to him, and he recommends I get the Guinness stew. And I'm like, okay, because I was going to drink Guinness anyway. This will pair nicely together. But I saw the corned beef, and I was like, nah, I won't get that. I'll get this based on his recommendation. Well, at the end of the night, he comes out with some corned beef, and I'm like, dude, you recommended the stew, and you're not even eating it. And he was like, no, but try
I had to
it.
get rid of it. No.
Well, they would not have had a hard time doing that because it was the best corned beef I've ever had in my life.
Eli
He was
was eating
saving
off
the
the
corned
limo
beef for
driver's
himself.
plate.
Yes. He was getting rid of his stew.
Yeah, he came out with his plate, and then there goes Eli.
In fairness, Mark says, "Hey, come in." So I went over and he was like, "You gotta try this. It's delicious." And he was right. It was delicious.
He was sitting down eating in the corner, and Eli was standing up at the table picking off his plate.
He offered. He called. I'm telling you, he called me over there and asked me to pick corned beef off of his plate.
Yes, and
And
then
he goes, "Here, you got to try one of these carrots."
And then you just continue to share his dinner with him.
Well, yeah, I called other people over.
Yeah. Well, hey, Travis, come here. You got to have this. All right.
and then Mark came out with a bowl of stuff, and he was just throwing it at us like we were baby seals.
Yeah. It was good. Hey,
That's the kind
Josh.
of place you want to go drink.
Yeah, Josh
Yes.
made that corned beef. Started from just beef and did all.
Oh,
the
no
prep.
way.
Yeah, he did all the curing and the whole shebang bang.
Oh, that's
He
even
did it
more
all.
impressive.
Yeah, it was.
I knew they
unbelievable.
brined it for a day, but is that all you have to do
I
with
don't know
beef?
the
is
rules.
brine it with the pickling
No,
stuff?
I think there's a lot. I think
More
it's a
the
long
rules.
I don't know the
process, but
rules.
I don't really know.
I don't either.
I don't know, but I would think
it's
it's a little
pretty
bit
tedious
longer.
I would think so.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
To get it corn.
I can Google that too.
Let's throw some corn out there. Corned beef.
You're so corny.
I mean, do you use popcorn, cream corn?
I feel like some hard ass kernels. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
worth a
there's any
Pinterest.
corn.
I could take this so many places, but I'm not going to.
I know, yeah. So, okay, so that was good. Now I want to make corned beef. I will cheat though. I will buy the corned beef and then I will
Yeah.
brine it and throw it in the crock pot. So we'll have a corned beef and cabbage day.
What
Cabbage
does
separate.
brine? What does
Yeah.
brine mean?
Oh, it makes me very.
Yeah, you it's
kinda like a
you put
marinade.
salt on it.
Oh, okay.
Salt
okay.
it, let
I
it
do that.
sit.
I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, it pulls
Now
out
you know
all
the
the
rules.
Water and
Yes,
rules.
there's your rule.
it's basically like a water and salt mixture to
It
bring
helps me
out
retain
the.
its moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it pulls out all
It gets
the
moist.
the moist. So
I
it
guess
can
I just
go
did
back
that
in
because I
there.
knew that's what happened. I didn't notice it had a name.
I didn't really believe in doing that until I did a
neither.
turkey.
Yep,
And,
me too.
but it's so funny because I do it now because Alexis has a fit if I don't do it. And I'm like, by the time I cook the turkey and sit down to eat it, I feel like it's become part of my family. I've handled that turkey for like 3 days. I've moved it from
I'm not even
to
eating
the
it now.
refrigerator to the sink to I've rubbed it and I've bathed it. And I'm like, "Ugh,
I hate you, turkey.
I'm over this freaking turkey.
That is hilarious.
I'm getting a pizza.
It's a lot of work.
It's your baby. Do you name it?
No, but I might start.
I think you probably should. I forgot to share the show.
Go with Tom.
Tom the
Tom.
turkey. Yeah.
Oh, that works. Did you do that?
No, that was not me.
That
I wish I could have said I did. I should have said it was
You should
me.
have.
I forget they can't see
I just
you.
stole your glory.
Yeah. Okay, so corned beef. Definitely want to have a corned beef party. What is your favorite thing to cook if you are brining things?
I know the rule. Once I know the rules.
Yes.
I don't. Pass.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to eat? How about that?
I mean, I like pot roast.
Okay.
Do you brine pot roast?
You can? Yeah. I do. Sometimes.
I really just
Ashley says no, you can't.
buy the stuff that
I
I
don't.
don't. No, I'm saying no, I don't.
Oh.
I just throw it in the damn crock pot, put some bouillon cubes in it, a bunch of vegetables.
Yeah, that's how I usually do that too.
Throw it in there and hope for the best.
Yeah.
That's why I like a crock pot.
Can't
It's
really
just
screw it up. Well,
magic happens.
That's
Sister
not
can.
true.
Yeah.
That's not true. My very first pot roast I ever made, I called my mama. We had a crock pot this big because that's what we got for our wedding. So I called my mama and I asked her how to make it. And she tells me how many bouillon cubes to put in it. Derek suffered through that shit. He's sitting there and I was like, I couldn't eat it. It was dry. It was dry and it was salty. And I'm just sitting there drinking cups of water, trying to do this. And he's just eating it. He's like, no, it's good, babe. Good. Good. And I'm like, you can stop fucking eating. You can quit. It's fucking gross. Put it up. We'll throw it away. We'll go get pizza. We're good.
My husband wouldn't have told me it was good.
No, he would not have.
Married yet.
Well,
No.
Derek would sit there, but it would be all.
We
over
weren't
his
even married
face.
yet. We hadn't even. This was 200 years ago.
200 years
Now he would be
ago.
like, I'm not eating that shit.
That's funny. Well, Eli does live at, what is it? Honesty is the best policy. That's your philosophy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're probably the most honest person I know of.
You're not a liar.
Brutally. I'm brutally
Yeah.
honest.
Yes.
He don't like it when you turn it on him, though.
Huh?
He don't like it when you turn it
No,
on.
I don't mind that you turn on me. What irritates me is when you say, I'm just being honest. Just
Well, I mean,
say
that's
what
the
you gotta
policy.
Say what you gotta say. You don't have to say, I'm just being honest. That's like when I tell a really funny joke and I say, get it? It's unnecessary, but it annoys people when you say, get
He's a
it.
girl. I will name her Tammy.
I thought you were going to, Bull says name it Kim Martin.
Oh, name my turkey.
Name your,
She already
name
named
your
it
turkey
Tammy.
Kim Martin.
Well, there should have been a
Punctuation may have
comma
changed that.
in there, but I
However,
got you,
comma.
Bull.
Yeah.
He decided not to use punctuation.
Punctuation could have.
All
Tammy.
turkeys should be named Kim Martin.
Mark Anderton.
I
Mark,
agree
Mark.
thoroughly.
Kim the turkey. Okay.
Is a girl.
So Kim, what is your favorite thing to cook?
Well, it's going to be weird. I used to love making salmon patties. There was some kind of comfort in
Yeah, like a childhood
mix,
thing.
but I don't make them anymore because no one in my family eats them other than myself. Hey,
You can make them and come to my
You
house.
like them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't.
I
Like
love them, but
Yeah,
I just
We can have a dinner.
Yeah.
them. You can make them and he can eat them because I don't make them.
I really do. Like I
neither.
like them. But,
That's one of those things I grew up on, and I fucking hated it.
Oh, I love them. If they don't have a lot of
Hey, Mark.
big, I don't like big vegetables in it. I just
No,
like,
you just put the salmon in it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat and cheese only.
yeah, but
Just ketchup on
now
top.
I like making meatloaf too. I know that sounds really
Oh,
Oh,
boring,
I love it.
but
Do you put cheese in it?
Mhm.
Like inside,
Yeah.
like Velveeta chunks?
Yeah.
Oh, it
It's
turns it up
so
to
good.
11.
That's the
What's
only way
some-
I'll eat a meatloaf. Other than that, you can throw it in the garbage.
Cheese in it?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
make mine in a cast iron skillet.
I put
Oh.
mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Ooh, mozzarella in it?
you know, I
Mozzarella.
saw
Cheese
one
makes
the other
everything
day,
better.
and they put those little
Cast
baby
iron makes
bell,
everything
the
better.
cheese
I
brown,
agree.
and they stuck them in
But cheese
like
does.
pop up. I've never done that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that the other day.
And
I thought
put it
about
on
trying
cheese.
that next.
Yeah.
Now, when
I
you
know, I
cook
need
your
to get
meatloaf,
with
do you
you.
put the
I'm
peppers
out.
and onions and stuff in yours?
Refrigerator full.
I used to, but not now.
It's starting to mold.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
I've got,
Do
yeah.
not.
can
I don't
taste
use
it.
an onion or pepper in my house anymore. It's not.
Yes, you can.
So do I. I don't either, and I used to all the time.
Why?
No one will eat
Because
it.
they're married
Oh.
to
Hey,
bitches.
5-year-olds? No,
No
I'm just
offense.
kidding.
Oh, none taken.
But I have expanded Travis's palate. I mean, he's eating
Yeah,
way
he's
more
tried,
things than you ever did before you got with me.
Yeah.
So,
And usually, if I say I don't like something, I have actually tried it.
yeah.
You know, like I've like tomato. I do not like tomatoes. I actually picked up the tomatoes in a salad one time, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to try to eat this." I stuck my fork in it. get it off. Couldn't stand. I tried it. My uncle's like, I told you this tastes like crap. I'm like, I had to try it.
Yeah.
Do you eat salad?
Caesar. Caesar only.
Because Derek will eat salad, which is crazy to me, but as long as it doesn't have a tomato in it, or an onion, or a pepper. But.
Cucumber.
So he
Just
eats
the lettuce.
Lettuce and
Carrots.
That's how Emma eats her
Carrots.
I want a
salad.
lettuce salad. I want lettuce.
Well,
That's why I like Caesar, because it's all it is.
Well, they usually have croutons and cheese in it, but we went to somewhere last
Alley
weekend.
on Main Street in Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Which
And I got
love that
Caesar salad, and
place.
it was lettuce and Caesar dressing. That was it.
Yeah, it was kind of a joke.
I was like, oh, okay, that's stupid, but whatever.
Thanks, no croutons. That's
Yeah.
like the best part of the salad. It's the
Exactly.
carbs on it.
Yeah.
Especially if they're homemade.
Yeah.
Like big pieces of bread.
Oh, those ones at Ruby Tuesdays. I love. Sometimes you get them and they're still a little squishy.
Yeah.
We don't go there anymore, but
Yeah, I don't usually either.
I used to like them.
Yeah. So Ashley, what is your favorite thing to cook? Because you've got a pretty long list.
Travis's
Of
cream pies.
We have a long list of our favorite things you cook. What's your favorite?
Probably casserole.
Which one?
Any casserole.
Yeah, you can knock casseroles out of the park.
Yes.
I like just like easy, like all in one pot.
That's why I like the crock pot, or now the instant pot.
Yeah.
It's
I have 3 crock pots.
I still
I
don't
got
know
small.
how to
To make
use the
really bad
Instapot. I've
Uh,
tried, and I think it's cooking like right when you turn it on, the Instant Pot.
I did the first time, and I would like open it, which you can't do that because it completely ruins the whole process.
And
it's
then
like,
the other day I was doing chicken, and I didn't check the valve thing. So as soon as it starts going, steam's coming out. And I'm like, I don't think
It's just the pressure
supposed to be
cooker,
doing
right?
that. Yeah. But I've struggled with it. I'm not very.
yeah, the first time I used it, it took me 4 hours to make 2 chicken breasts.
I feel like I make the same like 8 things all the time. So I need an Instant Pot or something. Spice things up in my life.
Yes, and we got the air
Spice things up in the
fryer.
kitchen.
I'll just figure out
Yeah.
how to make the same 8 things inside
In the
the
Instant Pot, there you go. Yeah, you're just gonna divert right back to them. Hey, but it takes like half the time.
I was gonna say it's a fast crock pot.
It is a fat, yeah. It's like on fast forward.
Yep.
As long as you know that it has to do its thing and then it starts counting down. Don't push buttons and fuck it up.
Yeah.
Or try to open the lid and stir it. Have you ever gotten like the dreaded burn alert?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, I get so mad. I'll be in the kitchen cussing and he's like, oh, is it burning again? Because if you don't get it wet enough on the bottom, it will burn and then it will just stop cooking. And I'm like, no. Then you have to open it and it takes forever to
that's a
open it
shame.
and like scrape all that shit off the bottom and then cast a spell and start all over. And then it's okay-ish.
I've never used an Instant Pot.
Yeah.
I've used it like 3 times. I'm scared.
The air fryer we got, Travis uses that more than I do,
Man, that thing's
thankfully.
awesome.
Yeah, he's
Really
figured it
awesome.
out. So
I want one, but I'm like out of room for appliances.
They
Well,
got
it's
small
huge.
ones. They have a
Well-
smaller one as well. We got the big, tall one. They got one. It's got like
a drawer.
it's like it's like an oversized, like we put the coffee filter
Yeah.
in.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those you can put like probably enough fries for like one person or enough chicken nuggets for one person. Put in there, so it don't take as much room.
But yeah, we cook everything in there now. Like it's our oven. We don't even use our oven really that much. But here lately, we've not been doing any cooking. We've just been going out everywhere every
too.
day.
Us too. Softball season really gets us.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the best meal is the one I don't have to cook.
Eli, what's your favorite thing that Ashley makes? Ashley Karen.
All of it.
All of it?
I love
All
it.
of it. I don't have anything that I'm like, oh, I really want you to make this.
Like
You
you,
just wanna
don't
be-
have
you
like
just
a
wanna be
birthday
making
dinner.
something.
I say my favorite thing is spaghetti because there was a time in our lives when she cooked it like, I don't know, twice a week.
It's easy.
How many times?
Well, I
It
know,
is.
but I hate it. Okay, I'm just,
Well,
just being honest.
I'm probably gonna keep cooking it.
Just
being honest.
I'll keep eating it. But I'll say because all her cooking is delicious. Her spaghetti is phenomenal also. However, I just don't care for it anymore because
Burn
I ate
out.
too much. Yeah.
Derek
Yeah.
was like that with my chili. Because I would, no matter what, I make the same amount of chili. Don't matter how many people are eating it. You make the same amount of chili.
Yeah, you can't really cut that back.
Yeah.
So when it was just me and him, we were like, I'd make chili, and then we'd have chili, then we'd have chili dogs, then we'd have Frito chili pie, then we'd have, and he's like, fuck chili, I'm done with chili. No more chili.
Yeah, I like
I start carrying it to people. Dad, you want some
What's up, Dad?
chili? Derek, does your Uncle Ronnie want some chili?
Now, Eli, do you cook?
No.
Ever? No.
No.
I don't blame you. She does a good job.
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
I used to grill, and I got off late, and she had taken the liberty to go ahead and grill the steaks because I was going to be home late, and they were perfect. And I'm like, there's no need in me grilling. I mean, what's the point? I'm going to over.
What's up, goat?
It'll be all dried out. Why not let her do them a perfect medium, and us enjoy them?
There you go.
Yeah.
So
What's up, Taggart? Lady A, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Well, let's see. I have this new thing that I really enjoy doing, and I've done it quite a bit, where I will take a chuck roast and turn it into a prime rib. And it works. I found it on Pinterest, and it was like, you got to brine it for a day. And, depending on my level of, motivation, which is really low, I've brined something for like 3 days before, and I just feel like that just makes it better.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't over brine something until it starts to rot or disintegrate. Haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah. It's like just a big ball of mush and salt.
Hey, I will tell y'all that Mississippi pot roast. Have you seen it on Pinterest?
I have.
So I made it, and I thought it was delicious, but then I learned Derek hates pot
That's
roast.
like the most
What,
pinned
man?
recipe
That's
ever.
like roast.
How can you don't
I've
like
seen
roast?
it. And I just
with
don't
the
know.
pepperoncinis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it spicy?
No, it's
Oh.
just, it's a different little flavor. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but it's super tender. It's really tender.
Yeah.
It's
Put
juicy.
tang
I
in it?
live under a rock. Everybody knows
That's
about
weird.
these recipes.
Do you get on Pinterest?
No.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, it's all, that's where I got it all.
I live
I
on
will say,
Pinterest.
if you like
Got
pot roast, you should try. I thought it was
I think
excellent.
I
Keep
forgot
going.
my login, and we just forgot about Pinterest.
No, just kick it out of there.
But that roast, once it's brined, you wrap it up really, really tight with string, and then you bake it for 280, like really, really low, for like 2 hours until it's 160 on the inside. And the way the recipe, it's like you got to have one of those oven-proof little thermometers that you stick in it. And you got to have one in the oven to make sure the oven stays a consistent. I mean, it's like a damn science project, but it is red and tender in the middle, and it tastes like it has the consistency of a prime rib. So I'm like,
Do you slice it like a, oh.
yep.
Turned
Yeah.
it really well. Really well.
Yeah.
Of course, she's sitting in the refrigerator, and I was
favorite.
like, are we going to cook this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Next thing you know, she's sleeping on the couch. But guess we ain't cooking it today. We're
Can I
gonna
get
cook
Taco
it.
Bell real quick?
We'll cook it. We'll cook it tomorrow, and then we go. Hey, you want to go to London tonight? Yeah. We'll
Really
cook it.
want
Oh
to-
yeah, we'll cook it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, and it never comes.
We see the post
I've
eating our
wasted
dinner.
a lot of meat doing that.
Hello, Amber Chumley Webb.
Hey, girl.
Amber.
Yeah, it's making me hungry, too.
Yeah, me too, goat. Me too, buddy.
So, Travis, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Me? I like grilling steaks.
I know. I need to experience
I'm very
that.
good at it. I like
I've
that.
heard. You tell me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if I don't toot my own horn, nobody else is, right? So might as
I
well.
mean, I will.
Well, about mistakes, though, you know.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I like grilling. It's probably making barbecue sauce is another of my favorite. I like doing that, making my own.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. Just don't use too much vinegar; you'll smell the whole house up for like a week. Did that one time. It was gross. We sold the house there. Soon thereafter.
Was it that hard to get rid of? You just said, "Oh fuck it, we're selling
No,
the house."
it was just this is how it worked out. But I mean, it was. Whew.
What's the commercial for Breeze that you can't hide that smell?
No, that wasn't. That wasn't coming out. That was bad.
Oh man, that's
Bad.
weird.
But yeah, I like barbecue sauce and barbecuing chicken and grilling steaks.
What's your favorite thing that I cook?
You cook so much stuff, and it's so good.
And it's
That
really
one
weird.
Hawaiian pot roast you cooked with the pineapples and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was good.
I think there were some
don't do
peppers in
pineapple.
there. Oh, I love
That's
pineapple.
un-Christian, actually.
And I don't eat ketchup either.
Get out of my house now.
Everybody's like, "Are you even American?"
Hey, Josh.
Not today. No, I don't eat ketchup.
What are your thoughts on mayonnaise?
I love mayonnaise.
Kick rocks, homie.
I can
Kick-
eat it with a spoon.
Kick rocks.
Oh my god, that makes me want to puke.
Do you like feet?
I mean, I'm not just gonna lie.
Ooh, feet.
Some people do though. That's
I do
why.
believe this might be a trend though, because I hate mayonnaise and I hate.
But
feet,
I used
Yeah.
to like cut my grandpa's toenails, and
Oh shoot!
No.
I
No,
don't
this
just
is only
cut
my
random
second.
people's toenails for the fun of it. It was my
Right.
grandpa.
It's only the second time meeting you. This ain't
care.
going very well.
No.
You have to put the scarecrow outfit back on and get some beer in you. So
I've
I can
already
tolerate
sent
it.
my dad to Ultranail and tell him I'm like, you're gonna have to go there and get your toes done because I'm not cutting them. I'm not touching
It doesn't
them.
bother me
I'm
to
not-
touch them or so, but I'm not going to be like, put your feet in my lap.
Yeah.
You put some mayonnaise on them.
Just-
Ew. Oh, I agree, Daryl. I agree, buddy. Mayo's gross.
Well, that's hilarious. So
I really
yeah.
wouldn't eat mayonnaise with a spoon. I just had to say that because I had
I
a
do
feeling
have
it
a
was
quick
gonna freak you out.
question. This has become a debate at work and with amongst other friends. Speaking of ketchup, so when you go to a restaurant, they keep ketchup sitting out, mustard sitting
I
out,
hope Derek's watching this.
all those things. And it dawned on me one day.
That we keep it in the refrigerator.
Why do I put all this stuff in the refrigerator?
Thought this yesterday.
So
Swear to God.
I have thought it probably 4 or 5 times in the last 8 months, and every time I think it, I think, okay, I'm going to set all this stuff out so I don't have.
But where are
all
you
this-
going to put it?
Well, I have a Lazy Susan on
I
our
do
kitchen table, and I thought that might be kind of a neat thing and have it there. Whatever. I cannot bring myself to do it. I think that I'm doing something wrong when I do
If you'll
it.
read the label, it does say refrigerate.
Refrigerate.
Yeah.
after
Does
opening.
ketchup?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they go through it so quick it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
They
like
don't
rest-
care.
No, I wouldn't put
Oh, they don't
mayonnaise.
care,
I wouldn't
yeah.
put
don't
mayonnaise or
refrigerate
like
packets.
ranch or.
Yeah, mayonnaise.
Nobody
They,
refrigerates the
There's-
packets.
But they're
Right.
sealed. There's no air that
Yeah.
can get to them.
right.
Yeah.
So there's
I don't
no
know. I'm not going
bacteria
to shit
in
anyway. So I don't
It
really
just
care what
freaked
you
me
do.
out because I was like, I don't know why I haven't thought of this or why
But I
don't
keep my
do
A1
it,
and stuff in the
but
refrigerator.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
keep A1 in the
I
refrigerator.
keep everything once we open
Needs to
it
go
in
in
the
the fridge.
refrigerator. But
I keep ghee on the counter.
yeah, well,
I
it
don't know
kind
if it
of
is.
grows itself. I feel like it's a.
Yeah. Well, it says because I looked it up because I keep it beside my coffee pot when I make bulletproof coffee.
Yeah.
You mean like
And-
the stuff they dress in the karate?
I don't know what this
No, it's
Butter,
like a butter,
Ghee
but-
butter.
ghee butter, like it's a
Keto.
keto thing.
Oh, that's why I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Hello, Erica.
Can't think of what it is, but I had this debate with my sister, and she was like, "No, put that shit in the refrigerator." I'm like, "It gets really hard.
Yeah. Jada.
It's hard to spoon out a teaspoon to drop in your coffee when it's ice cream."
I mean, it's
consistency.
hard to spoon out ice cream too, but I'm not going to put it on the counter.
Touche.
You run
got a good
your ice cream
point.
spooner in some hot water. Do that way.
I never thought about that.
You're not going to do that.
But it doesn't say
I don't know.
refrigerate.
Just one of those things I've been thinking about. But
Like,
No,
actually, it
Derek
was the
talked
day
about
before
that
yesterday. I
all the
thought it because I used ketchup, and I was like, man, all those restaurants always put the warm ketchup, which I like sometimes.
I do. That's why I've thought
like,
about it because I don't like cold ketchup on my fries, and I'm thinking, why don't I leave it setting out? But
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, that makes sense.
that's weird.
Yeah. So Captain Marvel is coming out, or has already. It's out in theaters already. Has anybody seen it? Do y'all want to see it?
I do.
I want to see it.
I want to see it. That I think. That
Anybody listening watch Captain Marvel this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody tell us?
I've heard it's really, really good. But
Yeah.
that
Hi,
was from
Erica.
the critics.
She said, hello, beautiful lady.
Oh, hello, girl. So yeah, Captain Marvel. I want to see that. We were at the mall the other day in Murfreesboro, and we walked past Hot Topic, and her jacket was in the window, and I made a beeline for it because it looked so cool. It was like leather and blue and red, and it just looked badass. It was like $160. I was like, y'all can keep that.
yeah.
No wonder it looked so badass.
Yeah.
It was fucking
You'll sell like
expensive.
5. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
powerful.
Well, they were all still there. But yeah, really want to see that. The trailer for Avengers Endgame came out, so we just watched that. We just did some homework.
Yeah.
I researched.
We're up to date. Yes, our
No, but
research
I can
department
Google
over
it.
here.
I feel like it's going to leave me
Google Gallagher.
There you go.
kind of like, what was the other one right before
Infinity Wars.
that? Yeah. I didn't like that hurt my heart.
I feel like that hurt. I'm surprised movie theaters weren't burned down
Yeah.
after that movie.
And I even had the warning
Intense.
before, like, there's some people that are gonna die, kind of thing. And I'm like, really?
You didn't realize it was going to be all of them.
Everybody.
No.
Brandy Floyd Spencer said her daughter and Summit watched it, and she said the only thing she got out of them was it's good.
Oh. Well, I feel like that's
Nobody
enough.
wants to spoil it, I bet. So
Yeah, but that's cool. She was in the trailer for Endgame, so
yeah,
I thought, well, that's kind of cool.
Well, I've told this before, but on Infinity War, one of the very first scenes was two aliens come to New York or whatever, and they're fighting on the street with Tony Stark and somebody else. One of those big, humongous aliens, he has a Captain Marvel sash in his belt, like he'd already fought her once. So, and then I saw on Facebook yesterday today, now that when Endgame comes out, there's an order to watch them all. You don't have to go watch the movies, not the Shield, because have you seen that? Where they tell you go watch episode 3 of the Shield, and then go watch Thor, and then go watch this, and then watch
Agents
this cartoon,
of
because it all intertwines everything. Well, now they got the movies where you just go in a row and watch all of them in order, and then of course I guess you end with the Endgame.
It'll take you a year to do all that.
I'm sitting here thinking my life.
Right?
I just can't.
In
I
the
just can't
comic
do all
book,
that.
in the true comic book, it's a man, right? Or was
Captain
it a
I think
woman?
it's always been a woman.
I think it's a
I heard somebody say it was a man.
Somebody answer that for us in the comic book.
I don't know.
Google Gallagher? No.
Yeah, Google Gallagher. Get on it, girl.
We got a research department on that.
Yeah.
Maybe I heard wrong.
But I thought it was always,
I think
even
it's
in
always
the
been a
comics.
woman.
And I heard she's like the most powerful.
Yeah.
She's a woman.
Even more, like...
Don't you look? You don't like that. You're on thin ice there, homie.
Me and my mayonnaise.
And feet.
Yeah. Oh my
I don't
God.
like
I
either
gotta
one
keep
of those as
drinking.
much as I just let on. I
Is
just
that-
had to really mess with you
Is that
guys.
toenails in your mayonnaise? No, it's tapioca puddings. It's fun.
That shit is nasty.
I don't know that I would have went as far as toenails.
No, that's what those coconut shavings are. Those are toenails.
Oh, don't do that because I love coconut.
That's film.
I can't do it. And I love, like, the actual, like, the flavor coconut, but not those little
like coconut.
bag of toenails.
I couldn't live anywhere tropical because I don't like mangoes or pineapples or coconuts. Like,
Yeah, you
I'd just be
don't get
screwed.
stranded on an island, you'll die.
I
You
would.
eat fish?
I love fish.
Okay, well.
Hope you sharpen up those fishing
stranded on
skills.
You're gonna get stranded on an island with
Yeah.
nothing but mangoes and ketchup.
Yeah, you don't have to
Because all
bother.
the stuff that's easy to get to, you won't eat. So.
Oh yeah, never mind your your pineapple climbing skills or no palm tree.
Palm trees.
Pineapple. Man.
You're not even drinking.
That's why. Y'all, I'm way smarter
She's
when
like,
I've got alcohol in my
Still
system.
drunk from last night. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna go with that. Okay, so
Well, this is too much to read. I'll let y'all know later.
yeah.
It's really okay.
I'll let y'all know later.
I'm
when
sure
I
they
the whole
got
comic
false
books now.
news. I don't know.
So Game of Thrones is coming out too, and I know none of y'all watch that.
DJ Kano.
But
You know, I
you need
really
to.
had
Where's Kano?
ambitions
Is he on?
from Travis's party. Was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago,
Yeah.
39.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it just did. I think I'm speaking correctly because I'm not a Game of Thrones person.
Because last year he
but
broke his ankle.
it was last. No, that was Derek's party.
No.
No, it was his.
That's
yours.
your
It was
house.
y'all's
That was his 40th.
yours, yeah. Well, anyway, when
Good
your
time.
party here, the Game of Thrones party, I think it had just ended, and y'all all told
yeah.
me you have.
2 years to watch
You
this
had
shit.
a Game of Thrones party?
Hell yeah!
Uh,
I've
For- it
never
was his
watched the first
birthday. I
haven't
episode.
either.
Oh yeah, I had. It was
Look,
decked
he's
out.
done with me.
well, so I thought surely I could watch it
I
in
live
this
under a
amount
rock.
of time.
It's bad.
I've not even
Calling
started
Derek Bishop,
one, so I'm sorry.
He's
I
not watched
failed.
it either, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's coming out next month, and I cannot wait.
Isn't it on like HBO or something?
Uh-huh.
We don't have
I
that.
HBO.
I only have it when it's on, then I cancel it when it's over.
Yeah.
Well, we used to do that with the SEC network.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I did it with True Blood.
That's what I was gonna say. We did HBO with True Blood.
Yes,
that way.
loved True Blood.
Probably
Yeah.
getting Showtime for Shameless.
Farmer.
Yes. When it's on Netflix too.
Well,
Yeah.
Freaking
to
a
catch
year
up.
later.
Yeah, I know. That's the only shitty
I
part.
got time to hear people talk about it for
I
a year
know,
before I
yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't imagine how the HBO ratings or whatever subscriptions are going to just drop after Game of Thrones is over. Because there's not really anything to...
True Detective, but you
but
can
if
finish
they do that
that
show or whatever, you can keep it on there and keep watching it, though, right? So,
yeah, but you got to keep paying for it, too.
$16 a month.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot for
you do
one
like you do with
channel.
Netflix,
So is
and
this
you're
the
like,
last
"Get my
season?"
fucking password.
Yeah.
You can use
This
mine.
is it.
It's fine.
But every episode's going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours long.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be like a feature film.
Yeah, I can't
The
do
episode's
that.
going to be...
And there's only going to be like 8 of them.
Is it hard to keep up with? Because I don't like shows that you have to really...
Yeah.
Like, when I sit down and
You
watch
can't
TV, I
miss
don't
an
want to think
episode.
about anything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just want it to be dumb TV, like...
This is not that.
Yeah.
Like The Real Housewives is like one of my
yes.
favorites. 'Cause
No.
you don't really have to think to understand it.
There's like 4,000 people, and you have to know all
sweet,
of them.
baby.
And then as soon as you get to know one and like one,
Sweet,
they
sweet.
die.
They die.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nah.
And then like
Yeah.
the next
Good
season,
man.
their death is a pivotal part of this plot. This
Is it
new
emotional?
Plot. It's a lot of sex
Oh.
and fighting.
for sure.
You will
sounds
get
like
emotionally...
my deal. I'm for sure gonna hate that show.
It's medieval softcore.
That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get emotionally attached to a character, then boom, he's dead. And
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh,
And
that
then,
would
serious
make me
right
mad.
oh,
She
and
doesn't
it's
care.
the
No.
worst.
I'm out.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's this one character, and everybody lost their fucking minds when he died. Now, I'm not going to say who, but in case y'all ever do watch it, it was the worst thing that could have ever
I
happened.
feel like it was probably
You can tell me later, I'm not
We
gonna
probably
watch it.
already know.
Yeah. I won't know who
Like a
it
whole
is.
my crosswalk kind of thing.
Chris Farmer said, what are you doing with that dirty Ashley on there?
That's me.
Ooh.
Chris.
You know Chris?
I do know Chris.
Yeah, I do. I like Chris. Buckets.
Paisley said
Buckets.
hi. Hi,
You
Paisley.
missed.
I make it every time, actually. Every time. I've never missed.
She's coming in
She
now.
called
though.
you out, you missed.
Here we go.
She's just being honest.
A beer.
Just being honest.
Kids have a policy. In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
They are honest folk.
I think I'm gonna make a sign for our house.
Just being
Hang it on
honest.
the wall.
Just being honest.
Just being honest.
When we go
It's
back,
a policy in like
Policy.
parentheses.
do a board and brush.
Yep.
Just being honest.
Yep.
And then kidders at the bar or something.
That's 8 feet long, please, so
Yes.
we can hammer it together.
That was
Put on the wall that's 4 foot.
We walked in, I was like, Ashley, where are you putting?
Over there by the back door. Well, that's not going to
Yeah.
be it. Yeah, you think?
yeah.
That's pretty funny.
We go to the board and brush, and we've all got these materials laid out. You know, it's just blank wood. I've got a clock. It's about, I don't know, that big. Kim, you've got something even smaller than that.
But I painted the wrong sign because that's what you had to redo her project. It was setting up. You would think when you sat down the way it was sitting up was the way you were supposed to paint. Now I'm painting. And the woman's like, I get all the way to the part where you put the stencil on, and she said, did you want to put it on the back? Well, I don't know.
Did you want to get it ready for me before I got here?
This is the way it was sitting when I sat down.
It's the first time I've heard this story here.
Oh, yeah, it was interesting. I screwed up the whole
She had to start all
How
over.
much did y'all drink before y'all went in there?
Oh, a lot.
A
Her
lot.
8-foot sign.
Yeah.
She painted hers in the back
No,
of her
but
sign.
luckily when we
just
sat down, I
needed to know
did
that.
notice the R was missing out of my name.
Oh, that's
before,
right.
So they had to redo my stencil. I was a problem child from the time we walked in. They were probably like, please
Redheads.
get this chick out of here.
Well, we all came with our own bottle of wine in tow, so I feel like we were all
Steve Coffey.
some kind of problem.
But they couldn't even send
See, we
anybody
just do
about
our own
Ashley because her
paint
sign.
We go to somebody's house to do it.
Ashley's was the length of the whole table, and
I
half
probably
the
should have
width of
measured
it.
my wall. I planned to put it on before I made it because I had nowhere. I was like every wall. I was like, it'll fit here. No.
It's your wife.
fun.
So my kitchen sign's hanging in the dining room.
Close enough.
Hey, but it's pretty. It's
in
real
there.
pretty.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but yeah, we had to. It came with 3 big pieces of 2x4s. She had to nail those bastards together.
Drill? I think you
We had to
use a
drill, and then we had to put our own hardware
I
on.
didn't have
so
to do anything. Mine
that's
was
why
already
you
put
didn't know
together.
the back of yours because there was no hardware because we had to put on our own hardware. Like, who has to do that? And then
that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like they could have done that. There was no
my
fun
favorite
in
part.
that.
Do manual
Using the
labor.
drill.
Yeah,
I was
wanted to
jealous
make her
because I
own
didn't have
sign.
anything to
I still
do.
drink wine and paint.
yeah.
I love the power tool part of it.
That was cool. They gave you a whole minute to like distress it, and they give you hammers and
a whole minute.
Meat
It's like a time
tenderizers.
multiplication test. You have a whole minute.
Yeah, but because it was loud, and they're like, put these earplugs in, and they're like, I don't care how big and bad you think you are, put them in.
Yeah.
Liability, we have to, make you do this. And I'm like, okay, thanks for the hearing protection. And brought my own. No, just kidding.
PPE.
Yeah, my PPE. I mean, we had glasses and everything.
Yeah.
But that was the funnest part because it was just like we're all wailing around. It's like, can I borrow your hammer? I need that. And then time was up and people were still banging, and the looks they got from those chicks, they were fierce.
Yeah.
No, there was no messing around at the
The
drinking.
did our class in Murfreesboro was super bossy, and then but I've done it again since in Chattanooga, and it was like way different. It was a guy that was doing it. He was very relaxed and not so bossy.
That's good because our chick she was on a power
She
trip.
scared me.
She scared
When
me
she
too.
came and told me I had painted the back, I thought they're about to put me out in the parking lot. I mean, I've already told them my stencil was wrong. Now I painted the back of it.
No board for you.
I'm the reject student over
Like one of those
here.
old Catholic nuns, that used to hit people with rulers and shit.
Yeah,
That's what they're
she's
gonna
gonna hit
do
me
to
with a
you.
hammer.
That's right.
Yes.
She was.
I said, get in the house.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, that was a good time. We'll have to do that again, and then you can put your new family slogan on it.
You can do your own sign.
So, does anybody read books for fun? Like, you got a book
Keeps
you've
you
read
great.
recently? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris is
going with
right. He
this.
said it, Dirty Ashley. That's you're no longer Gallagher. You're going to be Dirty Ashley.
As long as I have a name, it's fine. I was feeding mayonnaise a second ago, so we're good.
Yeah, I've changed it.
Google Gallagher.
I just finished one. I'm making sure I'm telling you the right name. It's actually a movie. I didn't know it. It's called A Man Called Ove. O-V-E.
What's that about?
I think Tom Hanks is in the movie. But,
and is it new? The movie is?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
okay.
got it
Melissa
at the
Williams.
library. Elise works at the library, so I go and
That's cool.
scout out new books. Well, not new.
Just books new to you.
Yeah. But it was
Thacker,
really good.
how are you?
It's I don't know. It's kind of about an older person who's lived a modest life, and his wife just recently died, and that's all he knows, and how other people save him from ending his life. So,
Aw. So a good read.
I know it sounds depressing, but it's actually
kinda
it's a pretty. It really is.
In the end.
I don't know.
And so you finished it?
Yeah.
So it ends lovely?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to read it.
Somebody dies, I think.
Yeah, his wife.
There's a movie. You can watch the movie. If
I probably
you don't
did
wanna-
that. Well, I'm a huge advocate of if there is a movie or a show, I'm not going to do anything with it until I've read the book. I just can't.
Oh.
Can't bring
Well,
myself to
books
do
are
I'm
it.
always
going
way
to
better.
tell you,
Yeah.
I would watch the movie before
I
I
like
read the
watching
book
the movie
because if
before
you
it.
read the book and then watch the movie, I'm
I
I'm
like putting the
personally
characters.
always
like, I
thoroughly
can see a face
disappointed.
when I read it.
Oh.
They have to leave so much out, and I have a hard time grasping that. So.
But I don't really read on purpose a lot. So.
I'm always mad. I'm like, that didn't really happen in the book.
That's
And
how
then-
I am.
I do too.
Like, we
Yeah.
watched, what was that with Nicole Kidman? They were in California.
Pretty Little Lies?
Pretty Little Lies. We
Oh, I
watched
didn't
that, and I was yelling at him the whole time. That's not how it happened! I was so mad.
Yeah.
I thought I was in trouble the entire time I watched this show. I'm like,
They're not even in Australia.
I didn't do it.
Isn't that a show?
Yeah,
also?
on
Okay.
HBO. It was really,
It was really good, though. I
Yeah.
thought.
yeah, they both were, but it was
I didn't know it was a
different.
movie, so
Yeah.
or a book. Pretty Little Lies got like Nicole Kidman
Reese Witherspoon.
and Alexander Skarsgård
Yeah.
from True Blood.
And the chick from
He's so
Divergent.
pretty.
Calm down over there.
Yeah.
Eric Northman.
Boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll hate him.
Oh, well, I'm
in
not
this.
going to watch it then.
Yeah, I would not. It will ruin you for him for like a minute.
Well,
And then
Like
you'll
a
get over
minute.
it.
And
Just
then he's
watch all
still
his
dirty,
parts
so.
on mute. You're like, oh.
yeah.
Actually,
I
just
love
don't watch them. Just don't even watch them.
Well, now I'm not watching that.
Yeah, so we really sold this one. It was good. Just don't watch it. My sister got me into A Discovery of Witches. It's a new book. It's a series. There's like 3 of them. So it's like a mature version of Twilight. So yes, of course I'm in on that because I love Twilight.
I like Twilight too.
I did too.
This
I
one's-
read all of them.
Yeah,
I've read all of them like 4 times.
I read all 4 of them finals week at UT my last semester.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah. And the fifth hidden one that you can only just find the manuscript online.
That's what I did. I kept digging. Yeah.
I need a crunch for my stats final, but you know what? No, I'm going to read 400 pages of this Twilight book tonight. So I don't know how I passed, but yeah. Anyway,
but you did. But you did.
This isn't really about books, but I'll segue into it because I'm really jealous. I think Joe went and saw him. I'm really into like forensic science kind of things. And I used to read Patricia Cornwell, which I don't think she writes anymore, but she had tons and tons of books. But Dr. Bass from the Body Farm spoke at the high school.
I saw that.
And I had it on my calendar to go, but he started at 5:30 or something, and I couldn't leave work in time to make it. But
yeah, a lot of people
I think that would have been an interesting thing too.
I think so too. That would have been really cool.
See.
Just to hear his stories.
Yeah. I actually took one of his classes at UT. Totally had to work my way into that because I wasn't any kind of major of his stuff. But,
do tell. How did you manage that?
My lab partner was...
She called that...
My lab partner was on the football team, and he was taking...
Aunt Becky got her in.
Yeah, I paid $500,000 too. My dad's rich.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to take one of his classes, and it was a very interesting thing. He taught, if a house caught on fire, you could tell if somebody was murdered prior, or...
Oh, wow.
I love that stuff.
Just things you wouldn't think about.
That's cool.
So I'm sure his lecture was pretty interesting. I hope more people took advantage of that in this area, because I know Joe went, because she posted it, and I was like, oh... I wish I were there.
There were a couple of people on Facebook posting and taking pictures with him. I think my cousin went.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who it was, and then it hit me, and I was like, that would have been cool. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. He's a huge...
I told you I live under a rock.
Knowledge.
No, you used to work third shift.
A third shift rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Same
so
thing.
real. People told me that before I started third shift, and I was like...
It'll be fine. It's fine. I'm working where everyone's sleeping.
Yeah, I'm still a completely productive member of society. No, I don't even know TV anymore. I don't know anything.
So what do you do when you get home?
I go to bed.
Okay, because I always wonder, what is the routine of a third shift person?
I mean, I would go home and stay up, but then I got to get up and go get the kids.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. And then I'm still tired.
Yeah.
I'm just always tired.
Yeah.
When I worked third shift, I went home, went to bed, and I didn't wake up until I had to go back to work.
I would love to do that.
I would.
But then my kids are like, are you dead, Mom?
Yeah. Do we have mommy? No.
Where'd mommy go?
Because 11 to 7? So I would fully go to sleep. Mm-hmm. As soon as I got off work, and then again, later that, 8 o'clock or something, and then...
Well, it's after work, somebody that works with me has come over before, and, we'll have a couple drinks or something. And I'll be up till 10. It's 3 hours. We've been sitting there shooting the shit. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking dead. I can't do anything for the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
But then if I work day shift and I go home and drink for 3 hours, it's no big deal.
Right. And then you can, stay up for 6 more after
it's
you
not
get
even,
off.
Yeah, nobody cares. I can stay up till 2, go to work at 6. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Yeah, those 4 hours really,
it's crazy.
are different. Yeah, it is. So, drinking, I've always wondered, do you drink, as soon
whenever
as you get
the
off?
hell you want. They said it's the breakfast of champions. I'm I just woke up.
That's like Jay, and then they bought a liquor store when they first bought the liquor store, mm-hmm. and I never realized liquor stores open at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I told him one day, I was like, really? 8 in the morning? Who needs the liquor store? And it was a lot of people that were getting off.
Well, so the Mexican restaurant up there by the high school served alcohol before they turned it into an Italian restaurant or something stupid.
Yeah. Tacos and pizzas.
Well, I don't know what happened. They did something weird, and then they quit serving alcohol. So we all used to leave there and go over there and drink. Sometimes I should have.
Yeah.
But not really. And then it would be but then they all of a sudden quit. So now we're well,
that sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they started serving that early.
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, that's cool. I wonder if there's another Mexican restaurant who.
No, I'm hoping
Okay.
that maybe there'll
Mexican
be a brewery
restaurants
or something
you
open
should start serving.
soon that maybe will open early.
And not
that
kick
would
us
be
out.
Awesome if there was a brewery
2
here
beers.
in town
Wouldn't
that
that be an
opened
awesome
early.
idea?
It would. They sell, coffee or beer,
Wouldn't
whatever
that be
you
a
want.
really cool idea if a
It
brewery
would.
opened early in the morning and
it'd be
people
awesome
could
if a brewery
go?
would
That
open
would
early
be
in the
like
morning.
the best thing ever, especially if they stayed open late.
Like buckets.
Or just a 24-hour bar.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Well, do you have to close?
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've
3
asked
to...
that.
I think you have to quit serving at a certain time no matter
Yeah,
what.
I think it's probably a rule down, below the Bible Belt. It's probably a rule, but you can probably get up to bigger cities, New York, Chicago, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They probably don't. It probably doesn't matter.
That makes sense. I would like. Oh, I would.
I mean, some states have drive-through liquor stores. So.
Yeah.
yeah. When we went
Ohio.
to Ohio,
Yeah.
It was
that
awesome.
was. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah. All right.
were
What do
trying to
I
park.
do with my
Can't
hands?
even
What do I
buy beer
do?
through the windows here now.
Do I put it in park? What do I do?
Give me my Mick Ultra.
Yeah. I'm not going to crack it open right now. I mean, what's the difference in you handing it to me or me walking in and then putting it in my
ID,
car?
I
Okay,
guess.
Brown.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
I don't either. But rules, I don't like these rules. I'm going back to rules
know the
now.
rules.
I don't know the rules.
Those are dumb.
Rules are dumb. So, movies. So, I like a book if it's a movie or a show. I prefer the shows because they last so much longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get, like True Blood. True Blood was books. Have y'all read any of the True Blood?
I bought one and started to read it,
Yeah.
and it was, I
Yeah.
don't know, I had a hard time.
Isn't that vampires?
But it was after I'd watched all of them, so I don't know.
It was like vampire porn. The show was.
See, I liked Vampire Diaries
Me too.
Like
Okay.
vampire
a
porn.
whole lot.
So, have you watched the originals and legacies?
I've watched some of the originals, but it pissed me off at some point.
Yeah, it will
know,
just
like,
keep
if you
doing
can
that.
Yeah. Well, so I just quit. I quit.
I don't know.
Can we talk about the Real Housewives? I got you on lockdown.
Nene my girl.
Nene.
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 He's off, or her and, what's the guy that Andy Cohen, they've got some bad blood going on.
Oh.
Which
Did
one?
they? I didn't know that.
Okay,
And who?
I probably have fake news again. Don't
I'm
listen to
fixing to
me.
say, if Ashley doesn't know that, it's not us.
There was an article on MSN and it said they were not getting along or they didn't. I don't know.
Which one?
Oh,
Nene
go.
and
He
Andy.
She's on Atlanta.
loves Vampire Diaries. What about that, Daryl?
Yeah, another fan. That's awesome.
He likes Ian Somerhalder.
Oh gosh, I do too.
His eyes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
He's married to
ashamed.
one of the girls from Twilight. Nikki
Reed.
Nikki Reed.
Yeah. I like her.
Ian
See,
Somerhalder.
I don't know, like,
Yeah.
actresses. I don't know their name, like their real life. Like Derek told me Aunt Becky. Okay.
Oh.
He was like, so and so got.
Lori Loughlin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, okay. So he's like,
Oh, she's in trouble.
I'm like a true millennial, I guess, because he's like, so and so got arrested for this, and I'm like, who? He's like Aunt Becky. I was like, oh, from Full House. I'm like, I saw memes about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like, oh
the
my
big
God.
house. I cracked up. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was funny, and I heard it, but I'll be like you. I heard her name, and I was not watching the TV,
No.
and I didn't know her real name.
Oh.
And then I saw the meme, and I was like, oh, because I thought it was DJ or the middle girl.
I know her.
Stephanie.
No, the
Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie. I thought
Jodie
it was
Sweetin.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at y'all. Mary
Yeah,
Kate and
I-
Ashley Olsen.
I didn't know.
Have them all.
Candace Cameron. I know her. Like,
Yeah.
I got that, but.
Beret. Beret. If you move to the
Beret.
Hallmark channel, it's Candace Cameron Beret.
Oh, that's probably why I know she is. It's because I watch all those stupid shows and movies from Hallmark.
Well,
Yeah.
now I think they're going to have like their own Christmas channel where they play Christmas Hallmark
All
movies
year.
all year.
Speaking of Hallmark, Lori Loughlin got kicked off.
I was going to say they have already
They
cut ties
ended
with her
her
because she was in all of those
contracts.
movies.
And her daughter was some
Why?
big YouTube
But what
something
happened?
with
But
Sephora.
why did her daughter get in trouble? Like that's
Because
bullshit.
there was a video, so it did I was at first
Hey,
I was
Summer.
like her daughter shouldn't be because she didn't know, but in her
Maybe she
YouTube
did. She might have.
Well, in her YouTube video, she's like parading the fact that she never goes to school. Oh, I should be at school, but I'm not going now. It doesn't matter. Like
Oh,
those
Lord.
kind of things. So,
Hey, Ryan.
And she went to USC, right? Her daughter.
yeah, that's where.
Yeah.
Well, the oldest one goes there, and was she trying to get the youngest one in? Or
It was
I don't know.
PSATs. Like, who gives a shit about some PSATs? That's like practice.
You've got millions of dollars. Why are you having to pay somebody to get your kids into college?
Well,
Is what I
there's
didn't
other
understand.
people who pay people
them.
to go take the test, pay the proctors. Like, not saying they did, but I mean, it got pretty.
They did.
Maybe they were
extensive
really, really
and-
stupid. Like,
Well, that's what somebody said. How bad do you have to be to pay for your kids to get in USC? Like, I could
Yeah.
see
Because you can just pay
Yale or
tuition.
Harvard or
Yeah.
something like that, but I mean, USC's pretty.
It's like California's community
Fridgy.
college.
I mean, it's hard, but I wouldn't think if
Go
I'm
to
gonna
Motlow.
pay $500,000, I'm gonna pay for a bigger school than USC.
I did see though that where it has like only a 17% acceptance rate into USC.
Oh, wow.
So
Really?
I bet a lot of people apply to go there. That's why it's so hard to get in.
Well, why would a celebrity's daughter not make the cut?
I
My thing
know.
is,
'Cause
you're
you know
gonna
your tuition's coming in.
You're-
It ain't grant money, it's cash.
Yeah.
you're gonna pay to
Shelby.
get them in, but what are you gonna do? They won't make it there if you don't continue to pay. Like, okay, they got in, but
She would have just continued to bribe the teachers, probably.
And why do they need a college degree anyway? I mean,
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I mean, you're YouTubing about crap. Just be a YouTube star. Apparently, that's pretty easy now.
I don't know.
well,
Podcast.
she lost her.
Money's great.
Yeah. Be your own podcast star.
That's awesome.
That works. So, okay. Yeah, that's weird. I can't. Yeah. Anyway. So another podcast, speaking of podcasts that I like to listen to, I actually found someone else who likes this person. It's Rachel Hollis. Have y'all ever heard the book Girl, Wash Your Face?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never read it.
And I'll say I don't love it, mainly because she's real, but she's very holier than thou. Like, now she used to have a drinking problem, which, okay, to me, her drinking problem sounded like my Tuesday. So I was like, what are you freaking out over, girl? I mean, you just killed a little bottle of vodka with your husband. That's fine.
you're not drinking alone. And it was
It's like
before
everyday
marriage.
life.
Yes. Y'all had kids and y'all drank after they went to bed. Who doesn't do that? So she's all about
Guessing a lot of people.
I guess. I don't know. I've not met those people. But she
She's
was
like,
all,
I'm not friends with those people.
I don't trust you if you don't drink or cuss. I need that in my life. Makes me seem more normal. But, yeah, she's all, you don't need
Annie Sweeten.
alcohol to be a better person. Yes, the hell I do. I'm funnier. I dance better. All these things. My fucks are gone.
I wanted to read her books, but I've always heard like it gets a little intense,
A little
with
preachy.
the-
Yeah.
She has a new one out. I
Yeah,
think.
her and her husband have a podcast together too, which I think would be cool. But and then I like the Gold Digger podcast. It's not all about, hey, you need to be better because whatever it is right now is shit. It's just go fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like, give me that kind of motivation, not, oh, this is bad, do this instead. No, don't tell me how to live my life.
I can't remember the woman's name, but have you gotten into the craze with the organizing lady? She's
Marie
Asian.
Kondo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
So I tried to watch her Netflix series while I was bedridden.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought I was having a panic attack
Yes.
while I was watching it, so I had to cut it off because she says that you're not supposed to keep anything that you don't have a physical attachment to. And, I mean, she starts getting strict, like, I don't know. It scared me.
Yeah.
Does this bring you joy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
before
see,
you
I
throw it
watch
away-
Hoarders so that I don't get up and clean my house.
There's a lot of things I have in my
I'm
house
like,
that
it's not
doesn't give
that
me
fucking
joy,
bad.
but I know somebody else is going to need it. So I'm like,
There you
does
go.
it bring you joy is not a thing to...
Right.
Yeah, I
don't
like
know.
to somebody says, hey, you got, just
Does
start talking about
the
things.
Band-Aid give me joy?
Hey,
No.
yeah, I got one of those.
I have to
That's
figure
cool.
they're going to need it. I mean...
There's stuff like that's conversation pieces where you keep it,
Yeah.
I think there is. I got this shirt from when I was in 8th grade. Really? Yeah. So, oh, that's cool. You put it back in and
But it brings you joy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, no.
Actually, Neil,
Well,
are
I
definitely
mean,
not like
Y'all
that.
are very minimalist, though.
Y'all are.
I
really
hate
are.
stuff. I absolutely hate
I don't
it.
like
yeah.
a lot... Well...
Yeah,
If
you
the
do.
kid, no, if
You're
the
a
kid,
whore.
if people give it to me that I still have like in my life, I'm not gonna get rid of it because if you come to my house, I don't want you to be like, You know, people go through your house and be like, "Well, I gave her such and such."
Where is it?
the freak is
I
it?
re-gift the
And-
shit out of things.
But people, like, I
do,
have a
it's
lot
so
of
bad.
people that are still in my life that give me things that I may not necessarily want to keep, but I don't ever want them to come to my house and be like, "Where's that salt and pepper shaker that I gave her 5 years ago?"
Shelby.
Where's that flag Kim gave us for Christmas?
You better be out in your yard this summer, is all I'm going to tell you.
It's in a safe spot, I promise.
Yeah, in a box in the attic.
I think it's in
Didn't make it to the attic.
I think it's in the shed in the backyard waiting to be put out for.
Oh, there you go.
So
Summer.
y'all are not those kind of people, but
Well, whenever I think about giving y'all gifts, I'm like, I sure shit ain't giving them shit. Like, I need to give them something consumable.
Freak, I thought this was it's an outdoor flag for their pool that says "Welcome to our pool." I mean, I don't think I gave them something that's really going to clutter their house. Sorry, guys.
You went outside.
Sorry
That's
that you
good.
got to hold on to that flag that folds up to not even an inch thick.
I know, they are anti-hoarders. Y'all are like my mom.
Y'all.
I'm just saying, if I don't look at something or use something within 6 months, I probably don't need it. And if I throw it
If I don't
away-
look at something within 6 months, it is under a pile somewhere that I ain't probably fucking gonna touch.
yeah, I'm out.
It's under a pile of other things you're not going to
Yes.
use.
So, Ash. Hey, Summer said, where's that Dennis is this poster I gave
Okay,
you?
you didn't give it to me. I think you gave it to Derek because I don't have it.
That's funny.
If I did, it'd be hanging in my living room somewhere.
A Dennis is this?
Yeah.
This is this.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
The wild and wonderful
She's
whites
never
of
seen
West Virginia.
No.
Have you seen it?
Dig it.
I don't even know what y'all just said.
It will change your life.
Oh my
Promise.
gosh, yes.
The wild and wonderful whites of West Virginia.
You think the Gallaghers are trashy? These people
I like trashy.
trump them.
And these people
You'll
are
love
real.
it.
They are real life people.
Yeah.
This isn't an
It's
act.
like a
This is how they are.
documentary.
You'll eventually
worrisome.
question yourself through the
It
middle
really
of
is.
it. You feel bad.
Like,
When you get done watching it, you're like, do I laugh, cry, or just
Yeah.
feel sorry for society?
You feel
don't-
bad for thinking it's
Something.
I
funny.
think pretty highly of myself after I watch it.
Yes, me
I'm
too.
like, I'm
just
not
a
that
confidence
bad.
boost. Like,
Yeah.
forget everything else in the entertainment.
doing
You just
all
feel better
right.
about yourself.
I mean,
after you
unless
watch it.
you've snorted a line off the back of the toilet while you're giving birth, I don't think that you can
Yeah.
compare to those people.
I don't
Chopped up the peel in the freaking hospital
Yeah.
room.
Took
And
her
then
in
like,
the recovery
they
room.
took my baby. What do you think?
Your baby
Way to
is
go.
going through DTs.
Good
CPS.
job, CPS.
Yeah.
They don't have any of those fiestas that Taco Bell.
They don't.
She's crying.
They took her baby.
They took her baby.
See, now you have to watch it.
I promise you.
It's hilarious.
I can't believe you haven't seen
You
it.
need to watch it. Why are
With-
you not
yeah,
showing this
that's
to
your
her?
Why are
fault.
you yelling at me?
That's on you.
This is
Travis made me watch it.
You're supposed to do these things. Derek showed me.
Travis showed me. You have failed.
I don't know.
Told you
Yeah.
to have-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's
She's like,
funny.
I don't know. The Kardashians are on. So
Yeah.
I just watch it first.
Yeah.
And then I'm asleep. So I've rented it 8 times. How about that?
Well, at least
Hey,
you
next time you
tried.
do this about it, I'll come over and watch it with you.
It's on Netflix.
Or
Is it
Amazon.
right now?
I think it's
Oh, I don't know.
It was on Amazon, but you had to rent it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was.
Is it a
on-
You
movie?
had to rent it.
Yeah.
Documentary.
It's like
Oh.
$2. It's worth
These
every
are
$2
real
damn
live
dollars.
people.
Oh,
The whole $2.
It is.
I will
tell
give you $5 bill right now to go home.
Yeah.
and rent it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep sidebarring.
No,
I cannot
that's
go buy
good.
my tall boy now because I got to go home and watch this shit.
And be careful. There's
I'll buy your tall boy for you.
There you go. You can drink it while you're watching it.
was gonna say-
You'll need it.
You
Yeah.
don't need it.
You probably want to drink while you watch it.
You might want to wait till your kids go to bed, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yes.
Y'all, there's so much that I want to watch, like after my kids go to bed, and I die after my kids go to bed. I go to sleep.
Oh, they're asleep. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like, what y'all doing tonight? I'm asleep. Derek can go out.
yeah. So Ashley, I heard a little rumor about you
Uh-oh.
that you have some kind of award. Do tell.
In 1989,
Circus 1989.
I was the hula hoop champion of the world's largest pajama party.
Yeah,
Did y'all
I was
ever
there.
go to it?
No.
I was there.
It was on the square in Manchester.
I had my glow-in-the-dark...
How did you hear about this? Murray?
It was on Facebook.
I posted my award. I found it
Did
today.
you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I know a topic for today.
I had a glow-in-the-dark Dracula.
I don't
pajama
remember what
outfit
else
on.
we did there, but it was like a big
Yeah,
thing.
summer is the
And
best.
it was like at nighttime, everybody showed up in their pajamas.
It was the world's largest.
There was
And-
a Guinness Book of
and
World
apparently-
Records.
we
Seriously,
hula
like the
hooped.
world's largest?
Yeah, it was in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wow.
Wait, where was this?
And
Here.
you
Manchester.
were the hula hoop
Y'all are
of
full of
this?
shit.
At the
Yes,
world's
it
largest
Swear to
pajama
God.
party.
In the
I'm
whole
pretty
world.
impressed. Like,
In the
I
world.
will
You're a
now
world
be
champion.
like, I have a friend.
World
When we
champion.
go to Florida,
I feel
I'm
like
like
since
this girl right
1989,
here.
something's changed. Though.
World champion.
She's a world champion. the
There may
largest-
have been a few of us that received plaques. I can't remember because
Oh,
it's been
don't
so long.
downplay it. Don't downplay it.
But
I
I can't
flag.
remember how long we hula hooped, but it was well over 5 minutes.
That's
I can't get it
How
going
old
one time
were you?
around me.
I would have been 7.
World
still got
champion.
it.
I
She
can't
still
do.
got it.
I
One,
can't do
if you were-
2. I can't get it around my body twice. I don't know what happened.
I was 1.
You were, yeah, yes.
I was one.
You were a 3.
3. Yeah, in 99. Yeah, I was 3.
I think I was buying cigarettes then.
I can't tell you how many softball
eight?
I was
trophies I
9.
have though, and I don't know where they
I was
are.
like, were you 8?
Yeah, I was this size. We'll put it that way.
I was walking to Longs and,
I was
buying my
this big.
stepdad's cigarettes.
We should
Paint
we
your toes,
should
no.
get Manchester to do that
I did
again,
that
man.
shit when I was like 10.
World's
I'm not
largest
even
pajama party?
lying.
That'd be awesome.
There's been a hashtag started.
I'm in.
From that post?
Yeah.
No way.
See?
That's
There,
funny.
you're a trendsetter, big baby.
Well, hell, she's
Trending.
a world champion, for God's sake.
Okay, but let me just say, you better start practicing your
Flair,
hula hoop
Tom
because
Brady,
you will have to
Ashley
reclaim your
Kidd.
title.
Hashtag bring back the PJ party.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Let's get that trended on Twitter.
Let's
Yeah.
do.
We need to. Seriously, we did.
I
that'd
mean,
be
the
awesome.
downtown movement. That's
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Downtown movement.
Hashtag.
Work on that.
Wasn't
I was
Allison
gonna say-
Gerald watching this earlier?
Oh, maybe.
because she can get it. She can get it started.
Oh, yeah. She
You
can.
gonna say what?
I think that they tried to do that. I want to say that they tried to bring back the pajama party, and it did not work out well.
It was 1992. Though.
That's
It
because
didn't.
we had losers in charge. Now we don't have
Yeah.
losers. We have people who get stuff done.
Yeah, that's true.
So did someone break the record? Like, does Manchester still hold the
I
record?
don't know. Google Gallagher. Figure that out.
Oh, I don't know that
I mean, it's
Manchester's
not.
history is on Google.
Guinness Book of World
Guinness
Records,
Book of-
yes.
if it really was.
World
Are y'all
Famous
really
pajama
for real?
party.
It
Yeah.
really is like a thing.
Siri,
It
where
was
is the
really
world's largest pajama party?
I just don't know if I believe this.
I just got cereal.
Would we lie to you? Don't answer that. But I mean, about this,
About really
About this,
non-essential things.
Didn't y'all say he was like the trivia? Why do I have 10% battery?
Have you had the video on the whole time?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
you got
do
an
it.
Apple phone?
fuck with me. Yeah.
Well, he's got one too.
You were like, it's because you have an Apple
Well,
and
there's
not
probably
a
a charger under
Droid.
there.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
There's a
I will fuck with you now.
Fuck with me.
Y'all are friends
No.
again. It's cool.
yeah. There's a power bank under there with maybe.
Yeah, we've
thing.
got chargers.
God bless, woman.
She turned that
somebody give her
defense
some
on
mayonnaise.
to 11.
Shit.
That's not it.
Oh,
A shot of whiskey or
there's
something.
another one.
I want to talk to Derek when we get done with it.
Oh, he knows. I get hostile. It's bad.
I don't think we hold the record anymore.
Oh,
See?
Who does?
So Manchester needs to reclaim it.
According to Google,
Some
And-
club has already done that in
Yeah.
San
in
Francisco. or something.
2014-2004 participants in an event organized by Northwest England in Cheshire, UK.
Oh, so
Damn
that
Brits.
other Manchester is trying to outdo this Manchester.
We lost our
Well,
record.
y'all win. In
I bet.
so
I
many
bet
other
we.
ways.
I bet we could get more than that. You said
2,000?
2,000? That's it?
2004?
I will go door to
2004.
door.
No joke.
Why
And
don't we just
pass
have a
out
night
pajamas.
at Bonnaroo that's like a pajama,
Pajama
party?
party.
For real, I feel like that's all Bonnaroo is.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I feel like that could happen quickly.
They can do a drum circle real well
Yeah.
at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, I've never been there.
They what?
It's nice.
And that's
It's
like
kinda
8,000 people right there.
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, we
We
win.
won.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have a good.
There's even
bad.
a world's largest footed pajama party.
I don't want any of that.
But only
would
does it have the
rock
little
some
butt
footies.
flaps.
I would.
I would with a flap on my butt.
Yeah.
But I'd
Actually, I
have
have
one.
some
Of,
right now. It's a unicorn. Crystal bought it for me.
I would have one of them unbuttoned though, so like half my cheeks hanging out.
Yeah.
Emma has a panda.
Oh, that's cool.
Panda,
I
panda,
have the
panda.
unicorn.
You have to, I was going to say, he
counts.
needs to be a unicorn again.
That's what we need to do.
Hey, that was a hot unicorn.
You were so sexy as a
Yes.
unicorn.
We could
Thank you.
have Look, we can have a pajama party and get it started.
I think so.
Oh, we should do it. I'm in.
Just go to the square and stand on there. I'm sure the cops won't bother.
Hey, there's 1,300 people that like this show.
13. Okay,
We just need a few hundred more.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, that's easy.
Hey, you 13 people.
Yeah. And if those other
Bring your pajamas.
if the
to
other 500
square.
people that I have invited would actually hit the like button on the show, we would have enough. But
Yeah.
they're too lazy.
Y'all.
Disappointed.
Just hit the like button. It's not that hard. And most of them, the ones that hadn't hit the like button, they watched the show anyway. Just hit the button.
It's right there. Next
I feel
to
like
it.
I don't even know.
I've liked it like
I had to
900.
have, 'cause I
Liked
see
it,
the
loved
post.
it,
Yeah.
shared it 3 times.
Yep. Billy Ratliff just liked it today.
Oh, snap.
And I've liked his.
Not to call anybody out or anything.
Yeah, but this guy.
we can call him out.
We can call Worm
I'll
out.
call him out.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. I did.
Oh,
I
good.
did that.
I did that.
I did that.
No,
So,
I ain't
Ashley,
going as a foot,
note
brother.
to self: start brushing up on your
Hula
hula hoop
hooping.
skills.
I'm gonna have to learn.
You
how
gotta
to
defend
hula
that
hoop
title.
again. I do.
1989 champion.
We need to get her a belt.
You guys, it needs to be this year. It was 89, 2019.
Oh, yeah. What is that, 30 years?
That's a lot to pull together in. It's only March. It's only
no
We
big
March.
can do
deal. If you
that.
We got
hashtag
this.
something, it takes off.
Oh, yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So.
We've got 2 hashtags so far. We are well on our way to be viral.
Okay.
998 to go.
Will our 8 or 9 watchers hashtag?
Bring back the PJ party.
Yes.
Yeah.
this hashtag.
So, hula hoop, get ready. We'll practice on the beach.
Okay. I hate y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry. I hate us too because I'm so happy I'm getting together.
I know it. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm not going.
I
mean-
we're good.
So, okay. I swore I wouldn't do this because it's the ladies' show. And I had one rule, and we're all about breaking rules today. I got to ask about UT basketball, how they played yesterday and today, right?
Yesterday was fine. Today, not so well.
Yeah.
We lost by 20.
Dang.
Yeah.
They beat Kentucky yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then lost to Auburn. And Bruce Pearl's Auburn's coach. Right? So, yeah, there's the... I thought that was
Yeah.
going to hurt them more than anything.
I mean, Travis and them can chime in because they're better sports people than I, but...
I don't know basketball.
You ready? We go get it.
I don't either. That's all I know.
We had, I think, 14, 17 turnovers this game. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I called this, by the way. Me and Joe Pat.
I mean, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Auburn's
say that.
Auburn's a good 3-point shooting team.
That's what I was gonna
If they
say.
hit them, if they miss them, you're golden because they're not very good on offensive rebounds. So they were hitting them and screwed them. And Tennessee didn't play with a lot of.
I think they hit
Moxie.
14 out of
Moxie, they
30.
didn't play with a lot of desire. So,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody said they deserved to lose, and they lost. And Auburn's got a good coach.
Yeah.
Bruce Pearl used to be the Tennessee coach.
I didn't watch today.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I watched
I watched
some of
yesterday.
It, and it was
Because
just...
most of the time when I watch the UT men's basketball play, they always lose. So I'm like, okay, I just won't watch. Well, I didn't watch the other night. They beat Mississippi State. And they beat Kentucky yesterday. I was like, well, I'm not going to watch today. I'll just listen to it on the radio and follow along on the internet and stuff. Yeah,
That's how it was with the
wrong thing to
Cubs
do.
the year they won the World Series. I watched it from outside my house through the door. Because every time I sat in the
remember that,
den and
yes.
watched it, they lost.
Well, we watched it here when the Cubs won, and Craig was in there in the living room, and he was texting at the final out. I'm like, what are you doing? This is history here. What, Dick? I got to send this text.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Listen, I was watching yesterday, and it was halftime, so I got on Facebook, and I was just scrolling, and I thought I was watching it live. And I came to a post, and it said, "Go Basketballs," and it was Joe, and I was like, I know, it's such a good game. And then I scrolled, and it was like 15 people in a row had commented. Turns out the DVR had been paused for an hour. And Eli said, who won? I was like, well, don't look at Facebook.
We're behind.
And I got to I was like, well, hell, I've been watching all these commercials.
Hey, old woman.
I know. And it was over. It ruined it.
Oh, that's sick.
But
You know,
I got to watch it and did not get surprised.
That's a big game day because the Tennessee basketballs, they've not won the SEC tournament since like 1979.
No.
And Auburn hadn't won since like 85 or something like that, or 84 when Barkley was there. So and
It's like
you
football.
you kind of pretty much. Who do you like in football?
I love Tennessee, but I'm so upset.
Whew, okay,
You can stay.
Yeah.
we're still friends for the moment.
I'm a Tennessee fan, but I just
Well,
like
they both of them graduated from Tennessee.
I just don't know what to do at this point. Like,
It's
You
rough.
still love them, though.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
I just
They're
make
friends
sure
with
that I
a
have
former
sip
player.
Drink while I'm watching. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're friends. They made me and Derek friends with a former player, and he thinks things are okay. So I trust him.
Yeah.
He was in there in '98 when they won the championship. So I trust his judgment. He says we're good, so
It's
we're
just
good.
sad that it's like 98. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
know.
don't know. Like,
When you say that, you're like, damn, man, '98. You know,
know.
I only had high school 2 years when that happened.
I think I was in 4th grade.
All right,
The
you
men's
win.
basketball, I will say, my
You
roommate.
win.
Getting back on his shit list. Like,
I-
know, we
do you want to be friends? Is this what? I mean, me and Derek, we get along great. You know, we saw him for a few minutes last Sunday.
He's 36.
Yeah, I'm 40.
He's older than me.
My
So-
roommate in college sent me a picture. She went to one of the men's basketball games a couple months ago. And she said, who would have thought this would be the case? And it was sold out. And the women's basketball, you could, like, walk in and sit down.
oh, I got a new watch.
So that's a big change.
so
Because
Has
when
Has
we
this
were
been
in
here the
school,
entire time?
You couldn't
you
get to the
could go to
women's.
a men's like you could just be sitting in your dorm and on a Tuesday night and say, "Oh,
I
I think I'm
don't
going to
have it
catch
on.
the
I got a
men's
new
game and
band.
go."
Had to replace
But a
the
women's
band.
game, you couldn't just walk in
That's
and go.
part of the
So
new band.
that's crazy to me that it's changed.
Change,
like
the
that.
dynamic
Yeah.
has shifted so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure. They're still not bad, but they're not like they were. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
The softball
give you
team's pretty
that.
good. The women's softball team's pretty good.
They are.
The guys' baseball team's really good.
Yeah.
too. They lost the other day, their first SEC game, but
They
still,
are doing really well.
still pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough sports. Thanks.
Done and done.
That's her subtle way of telling me to shut up.
No, not just you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Okay. Next question.
And look, we just got 2 more viewers because
Like,
of
I don't
that.
even have any-
You're welcome.
Fucking anything to drink.
So, the regular Everyday Joe show has a burning question. I didn't want to ask that question because it's kind of well, both genders can answer it. But my question for the ladies is, have you seen Sex in the City?
Yeah.
Okay, if you could be any character, whose character are you on Sex in the City? Who are you, and why? Actually, got to choose book.
You gonna pick the hoe, ain't you?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Samantha.
Girl, I'm Samantha too. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She
no,
lives
yes.
her life. Like, that's
She
it.
does. She gives 0
We're being
fucks.
honest.
That's what I'm all about. Like, no, not like
I
being
think
a
I'm
hoe, but
Miranda.
But yeah,
just the
Miranda.
0 fuck policy. Like, it's just, I'm all about it.
I don't know. I've always
Yes,
thought
I
I was
agree.
a cross between people because I'm not.
well, and that's the cool thing about that show is that I feel like every person can relate to every character,
Yeah.
at least just a little bit. That's why it was so popular. Is
Yeah.
that you know it's just relatable all around.
So the ref at Tennessee All Pro, Daryl.
Yes.
He said, he meant to say. He said, I'm Samantha because she's a hoe. That's what he is.
And
You're
we
a
asked
hoe.
this question before we determined that this movie does not relate to my life in any way.
Oh, you're really. I don't know.
And her cheese balls.
Yeah.
For real?
maybe you're Charlotte.
We got Reese's cups. You want some Reese's cups?
Huh?
We have
No.
There's our snack table
Have
over
snack.
there.
This is my snack.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Drink your snack. That's what I like to do. So, Kim, did you decide? I mean, Miranda, because the red hair?
No, just I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm full blown Samantha.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm for sure not her.
No, you're not.
I think I lived a phase where maybe I could have been Samantha.
Oh, I definitely had a Samantha phase.
I don't know. I don't feel like one of them is completely me, but maybe. I mean, Miranda was kind of risky, but she was level-headed. She was
Yeah.
the one that everybody.
She was strategic.
She told everybody what they
Strategery.
needed to do, and I feel like I'm that person.
I feel like you are too.
So
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to pick one, then I'd say Miranda.
You're good at wrangling folk,
Yeah.
especially when we're
Be
drunk.
the mom. Be the
Oh,
mom.
Yeah.
She's our den mother.
Yeah.
I'm the one that gets lost in bars with 18 doors.
With 18 doors.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask Angie that story.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's a bar that has 18 doors?
I mean,
was it like, was it the
I've
bathroom?
lost my way
I don't know where I was.
but
And there probably wasn't a lot of people at this bar at the time, were there?
Yeah, there were a lot of people.
All right, well,
There were a lot of different
I didn't get enough
bars in the
credit.
same building. And a lot of different doors, guys. It was a real traumatic experience.
It was
And
a
then
labyrinth.
they found me. I was crying.
No.
You'll just have to. It's a whole story for like not the public. Like it's not.
It's a behind the scenes
I have
story.
a
I
friend
don't
that came
even
to visit
know.
me in Knoxville one time and went to a game. I went to the game. She didn't have tickets. Several of my friends didn't have tickets, so they partied during the game.
I'll ask Paul where that bar
And
was.
then the next thing I know, we cannot find her.
Oh.
And she calls, and she is in a car with people that she does not know.
Oh no, I wouldn't have done that.
Headed to a party in Cookville.
Oh, snap. From Knoxville.
Yeah. And we're like,
They're close.
no, you don't need to do this. But there wasn't anything we could do at the time. And so we, like, literally had to arrange for somebody to pick her up the next morning on their way back to MTSU.
Oh,
because
my
she
God.
wasn't- Yeah, it was pretty scary. But
Oh, Lord.
No, I just stayed in the same bar. I actually just went to the bathroom. Okay, fucking, I'm just gonna tell the story anyway. I went to the bathroom, and I had to go like upstairs, some way to the bathroom, and then I came back out of the bathroom, and apparently, like, just walking right back down the stairs into the door that I thought I fucking came out of, it wasn't the right answer. Because I opened like
Wrong door.
3 different doors, and it was like a biker bar, like a slasher bar, like a rave, all these different things. And so and it was like there was, but I did find a bull upstairs, and I was real excited about that.
Like a that you ride? And
Yeah,
stuff?
like
Oh,
the
that's
mechanical
cool.
bull.
Yeah.
So I'm opening all these different bar doors or whatever, and we were in the karaoke bar downstairs. That's where everybody was that I was with. Probably fucking 10 people that lost me. Nobody cares about Ashley. No, I actually probably just walked away. But so I'm opening all these doors, freaking out because I can't find my way. I think Derek knows where we were. Decades
Decades. Where at?
Oh,
Like
in
in
Nashville. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of different bars above that. Okay,
I never heard
so
of
I
it.
opened all these different doors, and this slasher bar that I walk into, I like open the door, and like the band had stopped at that moment, and everybody goes,
Oh.
and I was like, you know,
What's a slasher bar?
I don't know. I felt like I was gonna get cut, like shanked. I was real drunk too.
Like you mean slash like
Yeah, like
I thought you meant like music.
I did
no,
too.
I don't know what I meant, but it was bad. But so anyway, I finally find the people that I'm with, and I'm like, I'm so upset this happened, but there's a mechanical bull upstairs. So we all went upstairs.
Well, that's cool.
The night ended well, but it just had a really traumatic, like, 7 minutes or something that I was lost that felt like an hour, and everybody's like, you weren't gone that long. And I was like,
Are you sure?
are you positive? Because it felt like 2 fucking hours.
Where's the watch party?
How many songs did y'all sing in that 7 minutes I was gone?
That's like we went to what's Acme?
Oh, yeah.
So we were on like the top floor, and I'm pretty sure someone put something in Whitney's drink, and I had to get her out of that bar from the top floor.
Oof.
I don't know if y'all have ever tried to do that. Get
No.
someone downstairs when they can't even stand up.
Was
It
the
was-
elevator working? Or you probably can't get on it.
I couldn't get her out of the stairs. Like it was like a pinball kind of thing happening.
Oh God.
I was trying to do it where people didn't know we were having a problem.
Yeah.
And it was interesting.
Ooh.
I will say.
Those stairs are a bitch too.
Yeah.
'Cause
I was worn out by the time
I
we
bet.
got to the bottom. I'm like, please just get in a car. And so we had done Uber on the way there. But I was like, I don't have time for Uber. There's a cab sitting right here. So I just shoved her in a cab. But it was pretty bad. I do think something happened
That sucks.
to her. But don't ever go to the roof if you're...
If you want to get
If you wanna
roofied.
get-
say roofie.
What?
Say roofie.
Roofie.
Roofie. Say roof.
Roof.
See, it's not a roofie.
Myself to say. It's hard. It's hard to say roofied. I have to think about it.
Do you want to say roofied?
Kind of. But I know that's really not right, even though.
Pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Okay.
I know.
10.
The number?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Popcorn.
I say soda.
This is a fun game we play with Kim, even though I don't think she
Every
likes it
single
as much.
time we see her.
Yeah. Kim, say these words that we've heard over and over again.
Yeah, I get it at work a lot. TJ says, "What's the number that comes after 9?" I don't know.
11.
Potato.
Yeah.
10.
I'm not playing your games.
If I'm ever made to repeat something, it's because it came out this long and it was a 3-letter word. Look, I drew it out and Derek's like, there are not that many fucking syllables in whatever you just said.
I've done that. Yeah, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, does anyone else have anything to add? We've gone through my list. Travis?
No, we got some exciting news hopefully coming tomorrow from us.
Yay.
From the Everyday Joe Show, so hopefully that will come to fruition. We will announce it tomorrow if it does happen.
Awesome.
Your nose.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Hashtag spoiler alert.
Hashtag eat your Cheetos.
Cheese ball.
Or waffle fries.
Waffle fries.
Hashtag I missed my mouth.
Hey, did Eli tell you what he did at Hatfield the other night?
No.
Well, Hatfield's sitting there.
Oh,
and
yeah. He spilled the Cheetos and put them in his cooler.
Oh, it was
Yes, he
great.
filled
Great.
it up. What?
Eli's sitting over there eating Cheetos off camera. So,
Look, yeah, that.
so,
I saw her bring that out here and I was like, no shame.
no.
You can get this at Sam's.
Yes.
Or Walmart.
Yes, thanks.
So,
snack sponsor.
Hatfield, he has a little cooler, and he finished his beer, and there's no ice and everything. So Eli accidentally spills a considerable amount of cheese balls into the floor. He's like, crap, what am I going to do with it? So he didn't want to get up in front of the camera and go throw them away. So he's picked them up and threw them all in Hatfield's cooler.
And it filled it up.
And he forgot to tell Hatfield, hey, I put it in there. So he zipped it up. Eli leaves.
Oh, he zipped it up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Eli
sure it's all
leaves,
out
and
on
then
purpose.
so Hatfield goes to leave, and he's like, damn, damn Eli. And he knew automatically, damn Eli. Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry, Chad. I've known you since birth.
Hey, him and Bubba stayed here a pretty good while tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, we, as Larry says, we have irons in the fire, as Larry, my boy Larry says. So
Yeah.
I
irons
don't
in
even
the
know
fire.
about these.
I don't know either.
What the heck?
Things are
I
happening.
think you probably not.
Yeah.
I'm always at work. I'm like, my Larry?
Yeah,
They're like, yeah, you're Larry.
yeah, you're Larry. So what do you with Common John Brewery? Because Derek's heavily involved in it. Do you drink beer at all?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's the right answer right there.
Did y'all see the way she looked at me right there?
Like you're
Don't
short.
ask stupid
It was
questions.
almost the same look as when I thought you were going to ask me if I had a droid.
No. Apple. Team Apple.
They're not droids anymore, FYI.
Whatever.
They will always be
They're
droids.
not an Apple. Your Google phone or whatever the hell they are.
What is your favorite beer LeBron makes?
I'm like a switch hitter. Like,
Well, damn, this is a whole other conversation.
here we go.
Well,
No.
it always gets spicy at the end, doesn't
No,
it?
it like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes, like, it depends on the mood and the season. Like, really. I mean, but I'm always, like a red ale or like a brown ale person. Like, always.
Yeah.
So,
All of them was the correct answer, but
all of the above.
We would have accepted.
have you had that IPA that they made a couple weeks ago?
The most recent, yeah.
Holy God, that thing was phenomenal.
Amazing.
So,
Oh.
I don't even know. I think it's not ready till next week. Right? Oh, damn. What is that syrup? Lucky Charms.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were telling us about that
It's
one.
not ready yet, I don't think. But I
think
think
they-
it'll be ready.
There was they've tried it, and
No, that's a different. They gave
something.
they gave Shelby.
I tried
No,
a sip of
not
something.
Shelby. What's
I
that?
feel like, is there nobody
Yeah.
commenting right now letting us know?
No, Derek
No.
is watching, though. Derek, chime in.
Pepperons on the mountain.
But, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And, yeah, I don't think
Well,
it's ready
because
for full on.
okay, so right after they brewed it,
Six.
Like,
Want to get his dad.
you, Common Joe's, right after they brewed it, you shared something on Facebook, and I was like, guys,
Yes.
look, because they had brewed it that day.
Okay.
And I was so excited, but I don't know. But I don't know when it's ready. I don't know anything about it. But again, I still live under a rock, so that third shift rock.
Damn, you need to switch shifts or something, homie.
I can still drink.
Yeah.
I just have to start with my Bloody Mary.
You still drink, but you don't know shit.
I don't have to know things.
Yeah, you coming on this show, you do.
I've known plenty about my mayonnaise
You'll-
and my beef,
You ain't
my
no,
droid.
you ain't no dick about ketchup.
I don't like ketchup.
Terrible. I need to talk to Derek about that. That's all I got, because the Common John thing, we went last Sunday just to hang out with him for a little bit last Sunday evening, and he threw a couple new beers at me and her that we've not had, and oh my God, they're like somehow getting better.
Yeah.
Because the ones he brought over when they come on the show, when him, Derek, and Larry come on, those were wonderful.
Well, I feel like they've because we go to different breweries and stuff, and Ron and Derek and everybody are always what do you do to get this flavor? What do you do to get this? And they're always, any brewery you go to, if they know that you're an advocate about, they'll share it with you. They're
Right.
not
that's cool.
well, not everybody, I guess, but most people are they're not stingy with it. They're not gonna just. It's not like going to a restaurant and no, you can't have my recipe.
Yeah.
It's they want you to be passionate about it like everybody else is. So
It's everybody's hobby.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
That's cool.
Did you drink the Common Joe brew?
Yeah, I think it's still on tap right now.
I think they tapped it the other night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We were there.
that's right. That's right.
We.
And then she tapped the Joe later.
That's right. Air high five.
Yeah, half a 10.
Half a 10.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was a fun day. So we woke up, had brunch at Bites of Europe, opened and shut that place down for brunch, and then I came home and took a nap. Travis did some productive things out here, and then we went to.
Naps are the best. On the weekend.
I agree. I need me a good weekend nap.
And you fall
it's my
asleep
life.
and you wake up 3 hours later, you're like, yes, Jesus.
It's still the weekend. Yay!
Napper.
I love to
I
nap.
can't nap.
I used to nap all
If
the
I
time.
nap,
Yeah.
I'm just
I can't
asleep.
nap anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Tequila Cowboy, Paul said.
Tequila
I
told you Paul
Cowboy.
would know.
Yep, that's downtown. That
Is
does
it?
have a bowl.
Upstairs?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I've never been
Well,
there.
there's maybe Decades was the bar downstairs. I'm telling you guys, there were 97
Have you ever been to
bars
Luke
in this
Bryan's
place.
bar?
No, but I want to go to. I want to go to Blake Shelton.
Hey, everybody, it's Luke.
or whatever.
It's Luke Bryan.
Is it,
It's
is
across
it
the
fun?
road.
Yeah, their rooftop
Over at
is
Blake's.
I've not even been to Nashville since all that stuff opened.
He don't look as jeans as I
I've been
do.
to Nashville,
Yeah.
but not
got all
out.
that.
Don't look at my butt.
Pretty
Travis.
sure there was a sex trafficking act going on when we were there. the
Yeah.
last
Oh,
time.
was it Jody?
Did y'all find Jody? Hashtag find
Well,
Jody.
I
We
think
did not
Derek
find
was
Jody.
going to say that when he came, because he said, I'm just going to tell everybody we hashtag found Jody.
And then lost her again.
Don't say that. But
I think we watched a mugging one night, but it was the weirdest mugging we've ever. They ran in circles around each other. There was a cop watching or something.
Oh, that's weird.
I think it was the same night I got lost. So it might not have been a mugging.
They were playing Ring Around the
This
Rosies.
next day, I found mustard under my fingernails, and it was apparently from the hot dog I ate the night before.
oh, that's the best! Is a freaking hot dog vendor on
Yeah,
the street.
but so me and Paul, this is why I knew that he would know exactly
What up,
where
yo?
we were.
What up, yo?
Was he was like,
Hey.
So,
me and him look under, we're like, fuck is all this yellow stuff all over my hands, under my nails and stuff, and Derek's like, it's probably from the hot dog we had last night, and we're like, we had hot dogs last night? They must have been good.
Well, does it count if you don't remember it?
so
That's sad.
pretty much as we need to hang out with you.
Yeah.
I did that to you guys in Knoxville. We were out one
Yes.
time, and I was like, you've had a good night if you stop and get a hot dog on the way out. And so I
You're looking very
stopped
Justin
and-
Timberlake, Man of the Woods.
That was a lot of adjectives.
That was a long sentence.
In your flannel.
Yeah, that was funny. So we headed to a bar, and you were telling us about it, and we were like, look, I've been going to these bars in the old city forever and never seen this hot
I
dog
was
vendor.
like,
Kim, that doesn't happen anymore. You're full of shit.
No, there's always a hot
Oh,
dog vendor.
we leave the bar, and he's standing out
right
there like
there.
a damn unicorn.
I'm like,
Sam goes and gets her a
there
hot
he
dog.
is.
There
I
is
told
always
y'all.
a hot dog vendor.
Like me, unicorn, or
A man let me just tell you, a
There's
man
no
with a hot
unicorn
dog
like you,
at
Travis.
3 a.m. after you've been drinking is a freaking unicorn. That's
It was magical.
But did you see me dressed up as a unicorn? Though?
No, it wasn't nearly that delicious.
That was
Yes.
that was pretty hot.
It was
Yes.
that
My creamy white thighs were showing.
I love you, but
That was HAWT hot.
I like a hot dog on the street at 3.
Yeah, me too.
3 a.m.
Put it on the shirt. That's right. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
You can be my hot dog vendor anytime.
I said on the street, not at home.
We were talking about the street.
Hell, I was on the street too. I was everywhere.
Or where?
This is and that night. This is the first time. I don't even know what she looks like till today.
Yeah.
You had your little nose.
Because she had the scarecrow
I
and
was a scarecrow.
and she said something about her coming. I was like, "Hey,
I'm a
Hoy,"
scarecrow.
and I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I don't even remember what she looks like." I said, "She had a scare. I've never seen her in person except for the Halloween party."
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm Derek's wife. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what everybody knows me as.
Because you were outside with David and Larry and Amber. Poor David he was twisted. He was entertaining as shit, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, it was Papa Smurf. Like,
Yeah.
listen, y'all, I'm telling you, all these years
What's up,
running
champ?
together, like, was that y'all's first?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Y'all just
We had a blast.
Because eventually y'all will be like I'm doing right now, I'll be like, was I sober this year? I tried last year.
Our answer will be no.
I'm never gonna ask myself that.
No, I'm telling you, I told her earlier, I've tried before. Like, I've like, put forth an effort to, like, get drunk there before, and, like, maybe somehow stayed sober, or maybe I just really thought I was sober.
Maybe you drank yourself
yeah.
sober.
Maybe I drank myself
Or
sober.
danced yourself sober.
Oh, my God, because you sweat so much.
Yeah.
And I do dance a lot when I drink. Andrea's like, yes, you do.
Well, I was dancing too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we danced.
Oh yeah, you did dance with her, didn't you? Know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
we did.
don't know who I danced with.
Yeah, we danced with everybody. Anybody who would. So, okay. Well, anything else to add, ladies? Well, thank y'all very much for joining us on this beautiful Sunday. Y'all, spring is almost here next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That means little short dresses and everything's coming.
Yay!
Oh yes.
You don't have to use the heater at the softball field.
Maybe. We live in Tennessee, guys. Let's not get our hopes
I
up.
don't know.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah,
It'll
very
be
good
30
point.
degrees next Wednesday because it's the
We
beginning
got
of
at least
spring.
4 more winters coming.
4 more
Blackberry
winners.
and-
Dogwood.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Blackberry winter, dogwood winter,
Stump.
stump.
Hot dog.
I didn't know that.
I think it's an old person
Street
thing.
vendor.
So are the others.
Street vendor, hot dog winner.
They all are.
But no, I think like stump winter is actually like it's like there's always that one that's like left that everybody's like, what the fuck is this winter? All the winters are over, and they're like, it's stump winter.
Never
I feel
heard
like
of
they
that.
just made that shit up to mess with you.
Well, I think there are a lot of
Hey,
things
I'll
that were made
take
up that were to mess with me.
And I'll use it.
Oh,
Yes.
I've got an
Stuff
arsenal
winner.
now, homie.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google it.
I mean, you question the pajama party. I mean, you should at least question
No,
stump
it
winner.
wasn't that. I will though, for real. But
You talked her right into it.
Yeah, man.
There she goes.
Oh, you're something
I
else.
Google
love
Gallagher.
so much.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Google Gallagher.
Me and Derek will be talking about
Come in,
something,
Ayla.
and I'll act like I know what I'm talking about. Stump winter.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm leaving.
it's the point where you're out of your winter stock and firewood. It's actually like
Hey,
an
bud.
old term.
Okay.
You're out of your winter stock and firewood, so it's called stump winter.
Huh.
But
About that.
True thing.
yeah,
There you go.
Not fake news.
All right.
So, okay. Well, we're going to go then, I guess. Thank y'all very much.
Google Gallagher.
Y'all have a very lovely weekend, what's left of it. And, I holla.
Appreciate it, guys.